What's the meaning of life? Is it in the Bible? Is it about thriving or survival? Should I eat idle or hunt with a rifle? Which one? Is life a cycle or a spiral? Should I believe in Metatron or Archangel Michael? Shiva the backfat leader of Jesus and his disciples. Is deciphering the meaning even vital? Is there an afterlife or is death final? Is it about charity in the face of calamity? Is my purpose to find a wife and start a family?
Wait, for the sake of Allah. No, you leave for the sake of Allah.
Okay, can we leave for the sake of Allah? Look,
Fam, D are coming to me.
cannot try to.
I've moved twice now.
can we move? I want to move there.
Fam.
Can we move?
You know what, fam? Listen,
Can we move?
brothers,
Can we move?
brothers.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I
Brothers.
want to speak to Jedi. I'm going to
Brothers.
move there.
All right.
If you want to come, you can come.
All right, see you later, Ali.
If I leave, yeah.
I'm not following no man. I don't follow man.
Yeah, because of my own
You don't
choice.
have to leave. I'm not
My own
asking you to
choice.
leave. I'm just
My own choice.
I just need you to
My own
make
choice.
sense.
It's my own choice.
I just need you.
Do not ever imply, yeah, that somebody commands me. Do you understand?
Fam,
Do not ever imply that black Muslims are somehow inferior
I never said nothing about
to
black
any other
Muslims.
race. Yes,
I
you
never-
are.
what-
That's
what?
you implying it.
Where?
Why are you lying for?
Where?
I'm an idiot.
Where?
I'm an
Where?
idiot.
Where?
You are
Where, fam?
Come. Where's
You're-
my...
He's seen something good. Take the hype, man. All right, let's carry on. Maybe we'll hype.
Okay, when Hussein was debating, right? You tried to pin Hussein. Don't put the camera on me. You tried to pin Hussein, yeah, against the other Muslim brother. Okay, I told you this in the comment section.
Did I bring the other Muslim brother?
No, but you tried to make it seem
Did I
like...
make them disagree?
Can I speak?
I'm asking you a
Yeah,
question.
I am, but you don't like my answer. I'm saying...
What is that? You never gave
I'm
me an
trying to
answer.
give you the answer. That's right. Just 1 second.
bro.
Chill out.
Let's see
Stop.
What Hussein, yeah, what
Are you
Hussein...
black? You
1
consider
second.
yourself black?
I'm not black.
How many questions,
Black
man?
is a social construct anyway. We already had that debate ages ago. I'm brown, okay? That's black is social construct. Anyway, you may try to make Hussein, right, and the Muslim brother, like they were having an argument, and you tried to step away, and you're mocking it.
I'm mocking it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then with Muhammad...
Am I not allowed to mock?
I don't know, but Muhammad...
I'm asking you.
I know,
Am I
know.
not allowed to mock
I know.
something I found funny?
But I see it as a kind of divided...
That's you see it.
Yes.
You see it.
It's not
Did
personal.
I?
It's
Wait.
subjective.
Listen.
Subjective.
Did I make them argue?
No, but you...
Okay, so me laughing at them arguing is me dividing and conquering, not them choosing to argue themselves,
Yeah,
nah?
but I'm saying the way you were handling
Bro,
it.
so I can handle
What about how
my...
man handles
Bruv,
it,
you're a
bruv?
joker, bruv, man.
But I'm
Two
a
grown men,
joker,
yeah.
two
And the last man
grown...
standing.
Listen, two grown men had an
boy,
argument
I
here.
never
Wait.
said- When did I say you were racist?
Two
When
grown
did I
men...
say you're racist against
Listen
Somalis?
to what I'm saying to
Yeah,
you.
you made loads of claims.
Listen to what I'm
I
saying.
was defending you.
Stop
in the
speaking so quick and listen.
But they're defending
Listen.
you in the comment
down,
section.
slow down, man, slow
In the
down.
comment section, when people were saying something about you, yeah, about saying Somali, I said it was an innocent mistake.
All right, listen to what I'm saying
I said
to
it was an
you.
innocent mistake. yes or
Listen
no?
to what I'm saying
Did I
to
say
you.
it's innocent mistake?
This is not what I'm chatting to you about.
I said-
You keep going around in a circle. You're being silly.
We're talking about
You're being
you.
silly.
That's what I
You're
do.
being
You trying to
silly.
divide
So you
Muslims.
said
Why?
I'm talking to you about divide and conquer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm saying show me where me laughing at two Muslims that are debating and arguing amongst themselves in the middle of a debate I'm having with Hussein. Show me where the divide and conquer is.
I'm saying from my own subjective opinion,
Yeah.
from what I saw, and the way you handled the Hussein debates,
Yeah.
the way you handled the Muhammad Tawheed debates.
Okay, now explain it.
1 minute. So
Break it down.
my subjective opinion could be that you are a co-founder trying to cover the truth.
Okay, see,
No,
how
I'm
are you
saying
gonna make it feel,
you might
yeah?
be trying to cover
How
the
are you
truth.
gonna make
and
it feel
you
when
might-
you're
Stop
you might
looking in
feel
the
that-
camera.
I
You
know,
don't
but-
want to be on camera.
No, but
I don't want to be on
So why are you
camera.
looking in the
I'm
camera?
gonna say it.
They didn't see your face until you looked directly in the lens.
I'm gonna say that. Are you gonna say that? Are you gonna say that? You might be scared that Jedi is telling everyone. This is what he's saying. Think for yourself. Yeah. You might be scared that Muslims are gonna start thinking for themselves. So you might be trying
That's
to
how
scare
it looks
them
to me.
off
That
for
is
speaking
That's
to
how it
Jedi.
looks.
How
That's
about
how
that?
it looks
That's
to
how it
me.
looks to me.
Because
From my
you
subjective
wait.
opinion.
You gone out your way.
100%.
You gone out your way to tell me that I'm dividing and conquering.
Because there's plenty of Muslims that agree with us. Plenty of Muslims, you're not the
all the
only
love,
Muslim,
all the
fam.
love I've shown you, and you know for a fact that is not true. But you put that out on YouTube because you want to create a paradigm, and you know
was
it.
a- it was a
You're looking
comment.
me in the face. You
No,
know
no.
that's not me.
I'm saying from my own subjective opinion, that's what I saw of it. And I said, why are you using that? Me, when I went up to you, remember before the Hussein debate, I went up to you. I said, Jedi, let's talk about the system. A point of unity. We agree on the system. Many people here, this guy around you, they don't agree with you about the system. I agree with you. That's why I went up to you. I said, oh, come, Jedi, let's talk about the system, yeah? Because this is something I think is rare.
Okay.
Many people are not going to agree with us, you understand? But this is something we agree upon. Let's build on that. But you said, nah, that's what you lot want. That's your
What do you mean? What you lot want?
That's what you said.
What do you mean? What do you take by
I said
that?
to you, let's talk about the system.
Yeah,
You said,
yeah.
nah, that's what you don't want, yeah?
Yeah.
You dismissed it.
Yeah, that's what
topic.
you're claiming
No,
about,
you
yeah?
dismissed
That's what
it.
you're claiming. I said,
Look, 1 second.
maybe I didn't want to chat to you at that moment in
Okay,
time, yeah?
fair
And
enough.
I didn't, listen.
Fair enough. Look,
Listen,
let me finish.
No, I'm gonna explain.
Let me finish. I'll talk fast, I know, because I'm trying to say what I'm going to say. I left it in it, because I thought, oh, you doesn't want to talk about it. I left it alone. And then I saw you debating with Hussein. On that same day, you were debating with Hussein, yeah? You were trying to question the validity of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah, and then you try to get this other Muslim, this other Muslim maybe was agreeing with you or not. This guy was coming in, and then you tried to make it seem like it was a Muslim beef thing.
I tried to make it
No,
seem.
busting jokes.
No, wait. No, I like the words you use. I tried to make
I'm
it
saying
seem.
subjective. This is subjective.
I tried.
Listen,
No, you're saying he tried to make it seem, but that's what
So
really
that was
happening.
I put in an
my
effort
opinion.
to make it seem in that way, yeah.
but because-
By try, you said I tried.
Yeah, but in the Hussein debate, yeah, I never commented. I never said anything
I don't
about
care
that.
what you
I
did,
know.
bruv. You're going back and forth.
I know. Let me
Listen,
finish.
bruv. Listen, let me
I
talk
left
now.
it. I swear to God, I gave you the benefit of the
Stop
doubt.
talking at me now,
Let
because
me
your
finish,
conversation
finish.
style is shit.
Let me finish.
Your
I left
conversation
it.
style is shit.
I gave you a bit
go
of a doubt.
on YouTube and you write bollocks,
No,
and then when you come to face,
That's a lie.
you start chatting,
That's a lie.
rambling.
That's a lie.
That's it.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Listen. What I'm saying, yeah. You know what I'm saying, yeah. You're a very intelligent brother. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Be honest with me, though.
You are very.
I'm just
Let me
with you.
finish one
Be just with
sentence.
me.
You know what I'm getting on to?
Let me finish one
He called
sentence.
my
Only
Muslim brother
after
Omar a
Muhammad
layman.
That's when I said
This
it.
Muslim called
After
my
Muhammad
Muslim
Tawheed.
brother a layman, yeah, Omar, yeah, and give me
laymen.
something below.
I'm a
Forget about all
layman.
that anyway.
I'm a
Listen.
layman as well.
No. but
Everybody's a layman. You're not
He's
saying
a
about
layman.
you.
He's a layman because he
wait,
hasn't got
brothers,
Tawheed.
wait,
He
man,
hasn't
wait,
got
man.
Tawheed, so Tawheed's obviously
Wait,
got a
man.
layman.
Muhammad's a layman as well.
Muhammad's
Muhammad is a
This
layman.
is the problem. Listen, wait. Listen.
You can answer the question.
Brother.
There is
Listen for a second, please.
knowledge.
Please,
And you're trying to say
You're ducking me
He
now.
gives da'wah. He gives da'wah
I'm
in the past.
talking to you.
He answers questions.
Brother,
That's
come
why I
on,
got
man.
him.
Are you
Omar
listening?
doesn't
Brother,
answer questions. I'm
brother.
Are you
He's
listening?
not in the da'wah.
Brother,
Listen,
come on,
listen.
man.
No, let me say one
It's
thing.
not about
Jay.
colour, man.
man.
People
Let me say
having
one thing.
sickness
Let me
in
say
their
one
head.
last thing.
It's
Let
not
me say
about
one
colour.
last thing.
It's not about skin color.
Let me say one last thing, yeah.
It's not about race.
My man is saying.
Allow the racism
My man
and
say,
the
oh come
sickness,
on,
man.
it's not about race. Yeah, we know that. Jay, I don't deal with race like that. Anyway, yeah.
I would've got
My-
the same.
Are
The
you
thing is that I
listening?
would've
Are you
got him.
listening? My man,
It's
yeah.
not about skin colour.
You came over during the debate where everyone was on camera, yeah, and you called Omar a layman, yeah. You called Omar a layman,
Bruv.
yeah. In front of no,
These are
listen.
back and forth. I just wanted to make
Everyone's a layman. Everyone's a layman.
Let me say this last
Everyone
part.
in this
Let me
block is a
say-
layman.
Let me say.
I said it in the video.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying, fam. Yeah, because you couldn't think anyone's a layman, but you obviously see Tawheed as a higher layman than Omar. Yeah. So what I'm saying
Did he
is,
study?
no, listen.
Did he study?
Listen. Let me
Does he
finish
like-
saying-
does he give
let me-
da'wah? Does he give
let me
da'wah?
finish saying what
Does
I'm
Omar
saying.
give da'wah?
Stop interrupting
Does Omar
me.
have a channel?
Stop
YouTube channel?
interrupting
Does
me.
he give
Why are you
da'wah?
interrupting me
I'm
for?
asking you
Are you scared of the
questions.
truth?
I'm asking you questions.
Are you scared of the truth?
Why are you hostile?
Why are you interrupting me?
Why are you hostile?
Listen what I'm saying. Wait.
No, I'm not getting interrupted.
You're very bad
I'm not getting
at speaking, bro.
interrupted.
You can call me tacky,
Why
bro.
are you interrupting me?
You're a good
No,
YouTube commenter.
why are you
You're very
interrupting
intelligent
me?
on YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very creative.
1 minute,
Yeah.
said I.
But in real life, you're chatting shit,
How
bro.
did I say that?
Yeah.
I said
This
the
is
same
sad.
the same thing I said.
You know why it's not getting nowhere?
thing.
You know why it's not
I
getting
said the
nowhere?
same thing to you.
Let the brother
I said the
speak
same thing
and
to you.
finish his sentence.
Did I-
Oh, now I'm still waiting.
What did I say?
Oh, now I'm still
What
waiting
did
to
I
address
say?
what you
I
said.
said
Can you
exactly
imagine now?
Let me say my last point.
I said my comment here
Let
in
me
real
say
life
my
to your
last
face.
point. He's scared that the
said
truth
the
is gonna come out of my mouth, so he's trying to do a debate tactic.
You just called me.
Stop me from speaking.
You just called me kafir.
Yeah, because you're covering the truth.
But you're not Muslim.
That's what a kafir
How you
means.
make
Someone
it
who
takfir?
covers the truth.
You're not Muslim. You are not Muslim. You are not Muslim.
So what?
Don't make takfir
So
on me.
what?
How could you make takfir?
So what?
How could you make takfir? So you don't
Am
even know.
I a kafir?
You don't even
Am
know.
I a kafir? Am I a kafir?
No, you don't even know.
Do you think I'm a kafir?
I know.
Wait,
Do
I
you
don't-
think I'm a
Chill,
kafir?
chill, chill.
Well then, do you think I'm a kafir?
You don't even know what takfir means.
Yeah, what's a Muslim?
How are you making takfir, yeah?
Listening.
He can't be a kafir because he's not Muslim.
how-
You can be a
What's the
kafir.
feed? What's the feed?
Yeah? You're someone that suppresses the truth.
What's takfir?
You are. I don't
What's
care
the
if I'm Arabic. Why you asking me Arabic language for?
Takfir, yeah, it's excommunication.
I don't give a fuck.
It's excommunication.
I don't
You know that in
I don't
Islam.
give a shit about that.
Yeah, but
So
what I'm
how
saying-
are you gonna
Wait,
excommunicate
hold on,
someone
hold on.
from the
Okay,
religion
okay.
that you don't belong
Bruv,
to?
you keep doing that to
One
me.
last bit.
I just want to say what I want to say to him and done, because right now I don't want to hang around listening to this.
I said
You're
the same thing to
you're
you
waffling.
from the
You're
comment
waffling.
section.
Listen to what I'm
Comment
saying.
section, what I said
Let
to
me
you.
finish my conversation.
I said the same thing to your face. I said the exact same thing. I didn't hide it. I said it to your
I'm
face
going to stay
again.
quiet. Everyone's going to stay quiet until you stop talking.
Yeah, but don't make
Go
it.
for it.
Don't say
Go
yeah.
for it.
Don't say I came here and I said something different from what I said in the comment section. I said the exact same thing to your face. I said there was a divide and conquer strategy, but when Hussein was debating the Hussein debate, I did not say that. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and then I saw the same tactic again when the Muhammad Tawheed debate, and when I saw the same tactic, that's when I said it. You understand?
finished? Are you finished?
And I'm gonna come here again today and say that's what you're using.
Are you finished?
A divide and conquer strategy against
Are you
Muslims.
finished?
I'm saying if you want unity,
Are you
listen.
finished? That's
No.
what I'm asking.
No.
All right, go on, carry on.
If you want unity, right? You don't come here all the time trying to talk about hadith, trying to divide the Muslims. Why don't you talk about something we agree upon?
How are you going to tell man what to talk about? Are you
I'm
mad?
saying-
Wait.
I'm asking
Are you
questions.
mad? Are you gone crazy?
I'm
man?
asking questions.
You must be smoking crack.
Don't do
All right,
that.
all right.
Don't do that.
I'm not trying to tell you what. I'm not trying to tell you what to say. Listen,
He asked Muslims to open their
I'm
mind.
not trying to
Wait,
tell you.
no, let him finish.
Yeah, let me finish. I'm not trying to tell him what to say. saying. Okay, I'm saying if you're talking about unity, don't talk about division, innit? If you're talking about division all the time and you're saying, oh, but I actually want to unite. I want to talk about unity. That's a contradiction. Understand?
As soon as I get home, I'm blocking you. I swear to God, I'm blocking you, fam. You've disappointed me. You disappointed me so much. You know, I'm the one, yeah. But my
I
first,
still agree with you, though. I still agree with you.
my first
You're
day,
gonna shake my hand.
my first.
You're not gonna shake my hand.
let.
Where's the unity? Where's the unity, man?
Bruv, stop being silly, fam.
No
Stop
unity.
being silly, fam.
We have this hostile nature.
You're not.
I
You're
don't know
not.
why.
Listen, what I'm trying to say, fam. I rate your intelligence, yeah. It doesn't mean you're intelligent enough to play that game with me. But if I start playing that game with you, fam, yeah.
That's kinda-
If I listen to what I'm saying, fam.
He's a layman.
I agree. You are the scholar. Wait. I agree.
I admit I'm a
Listen,
layman.
my brother. Listen, I actually fully see and recognize you are a very, very intelligent brother. I think you are using it wrong for the wrong reasons. The first time when I met you, you was talking to people about sexual slavery in the Bible. In fact, my first ever video on coming to Hyde Park, I'm like, oh look, I'm at Speaker's Corner, looking around, bare people. It was you bugging out. Ah! Ever since then, I've always checked for you and said, you know what? As much as your tactics are a bit mad,
The bad news Bible,
yeah, you're intelligent. On that day, we discovered that when you was talking about this bad news Bible, you actually didn't have your facts fully locked down on that matter. I filmed you. And I had you chatting shit. I filmed you, and you was like, so I said, why are you saying that? Because but you was quoting it way out of context, and you refused to use the verses before and after it. So that to me was you trying to put something out of context against. Bro, forget about that. Fam, the video is on my YouTube.
I know. Smashing Baby's head against rocks here. Nobody gave me context. Nobody.
All right, cool.
To this day.
We don't know about that.
Rather than we getting caught up in that, yeah.
Psalms 179. Smashing baby sets against rocks. I asked him every question.
Let him talk now,
Sorry,
yeah?
I will let him talk. Go.
Sorry, my brother, yeah. So what I was saying to you is, yeah, what I know about you is you're very clever at using words and whatever, and reconstructing
I'm not hostile, man. I'm not hostile. I'm just saying.
reconstructing a paradigm, yeah, in order for it to fit your agenda. So now this is what you've done now. You've named 2 debates here where you believe I've used divide and conquer techniques, yeah? But what you've not done is gone to Hussein or Muhammad or Omar, yeah, your Muslim brothers, and said to them, brothers, why are you lot bickering in front of
Muslim brothers? What are the brothers doing?
Bruv, you're chatting rubbish, man. like, listen.
Jed, what's happening?
Listen.
You guys are being hostile today, these days.
It's not a hostile thing. Fam, you know what? I come down there to talk to the brothers, yeah?
Yeah, so-
and if you feel like you're one of the brothers and you want to chat to me,
You just
chat
call
to
me
me.
brother.
But you right now are using your religion to try and further your agenda. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. To make yourself relevant or whatever it is you feel, or you feel like there's a way that Islam needs to be portrayed in a way, and you're the PR agent, cool. You know for a fact, yeah?
You're funny guy, man. No.
I am funny, but you know for a fact I have organic conversations with people.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have an agenda. So you telling me,
You just said you have an agenda in your video, the vlog.
not that agenda, fam. Not like just stop being
Go ahead.
silly, fam.
I'm just saying.
Stop being silly, fam.
Listen,
You're misusing your intelligence, fam. You are, fam. You'd be far better suited to listening than talking all the time, because you're not a good speaker. You're a good typer. You understand what I'm saying?
All the time.
You're sick at typing, fam. But at speaking, you're not the best, fam.
But I said the same
You're
thing
not
to you.
the best,
Did I
fam.
say the same thing?
No, you can't, fam, because I'm a better speaker
Did I
than
say the
you.
same thing to you?
What I'm trying to say to you.
I admit.
What I'm trying to
I
say. Yeah,
admit.
you know why, fam?
I admit.
You know why?
I admit.
Because it's apparent when you're talking.
See, I'm not arrogant. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm not
not
arrogant.
about arrogance, fam.
It's the truth.
I know.
You can't
It's not about arrogance,
cover
fam.
that one. You can't
It's
cover
not
that
about
one.
arrogance,
You can't
fam.
cover everything.
Listen. What you did,
Everything.
what you did, fam, yeah? What you did.
You switched.
Fam.
No, I
You
didn't like
switched
the
on
way
me,
you
man.
come, fam.
You
Your
switch.
comment
This is
like that.
another one of your
switch.
intelligent techniques.
Go ahead. You switched on.
Yeah, but you can focus on me.
No, I don't like that.
You can focus on the man that's talking to
switching on me,
you.
man.
You can show me the respect to do that, but you don't want
You
to.
used to be a nice guy. soft
So-
guy.
So what I'm saying is,
They became too harsh, innit?
listen
Be
to what I'm
honest.
saying.
But I can't keep it peace, man.
Listen to
See, you call,
respect.
you see that? You call me a coon.
Listen to what I'm saying, fam.
Do you see this?
Honestly,
This is
bro.
what I have to deal with.
All right, but
Ridiculous.
let's not pollute the water. Let's
Too
not
hostile,
pollute it.
too hostile,
Let's just get, brother. All I'm saying to you is this, yeah, fam, yeah.
See, brother, many times.
You're-
But am I your brother? Am I your
fam,
brother?
Instantly, I call man brother.
Can you shake my hand?
I just want to talk to
Are
you
you gonna
first.
shake my
I
hand
will
or
shake
not?
your hand if you give me the respect
go
to
ahead.
communicate
Go ahead, go ahead.
in the way I want you, fam.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna keep fucking around, I'm gonna shake your hand, fam.
I don't like profanity.
I don't care, fam.
That's me personally.
Cool.
I know, it's me as
Then
well,
you can walk
subjective.
away then,
I
because I'm
can.
gonna swear.
I can
I'm
walk
gonna
away.
swear.
I can walk away.
I'm actually gonna fucking swear, fam.
Come on.
Yeah, just sorry, sir. I'm actually gonna do that on purpose. Stop trying to tell me how to talk and how to communicate,
But
fam.
me personally,
Be real.
I'm being
All right, you've diverted me enough.
Go ahead.
You know what's the next step is now gonna be like, then you're gonna say I'm getting aggressive. I'm trying to be very
No,
passive.
he's being aggressive.
All right, but I can get more aggressive.
No, I don't think
You understand? I can.
I
I can.
haven't seen it. I just haven't seen
Bruh,
aggressive.
stop chatting shit.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop it. If you want to chat to me, chat to me.
I
If
saw
you want to
one.
play games,
You
play
called me
games.
kafir, man,
All right,
to
you
my
know what?
face.
Cool. Go away. I'll talk to the camera once you go. I'll go to the camera once you go, man. You're being silly. I told you already. You came and just said this thing. You just
lot are just shouting over each
They're not saying I agree with you.
Bruv, you lot are fucking doing my head in.
Fine, let him speak.
You're doing my head in.
Speak.
I'm trying so hard to stay composed and chat to you because you're just like a brick wall, fam.
speak.
And you got.
Listen, brothers, the conversation's not going anywhere.
Don't worry about it, fam. I don't need anyone.
For the
Go
calmness
on.
of everyone.
All right, my brothers. You know what I suggest you lot go and do? Go and have your own conversations where it's constructive, then, just like I was doing. You understand? If you don't like our conversation, fam, there's so many other people. It's obviously constructive because it's got you lot gripped. You're standing there. So, that being said, what I was saying is, if you're gonna go on camera and say I'm dividing and trying to conquer Muslims, and I'm using tactics and I'm trying, to make them seem divided, you need to answer the question of why are they bickering in front of me every time we talk?
That's a fault of theirs. I even said it to them.
So then, look, you said it to Hussein, Mohammed, and Omar. You said it to them.
I didn't say it.
No, you didn't.
No,
but
wait.
you said it to me
I
on my
said-
page,
I said it to
So
you.
are they not
Can I answer?
dividing and conquering
Nah,
themselves?
You won't let me answer. The guy speaking to Hussein, who interrupted Hussein, I pulled him away. I said, brother, don't do this. Okay. Hussein is debating with this one person, right? You didn't get involved.
Did he come back?
Yeah, he did come back.
And so he never listened to you?
Yeah, I know exactly.
So you already told him and he never listened?
Yeah, I know.
So then he's the one that is more dividing and conquering you lot. I unite you
Well,
lot.
you're
I
utilising
unite
it.
you.
You're
I get
utilising
you.
it. You're utilising
I
it.
get you.
Be honest.
I get you.
You utilised it.
I'd utilise it if there was an end goal. If there was an end goal. If I was going to get something out of it, then I'd agree and say, listen, I'm using it. But I'm not using it. I'm not getting anything out of it. This is what you don't understand. All I'm trying to do right now is say, listen, fam, don't go on YouTube chatting shit about, Jedi's doing this tactic and that tactic. Because what you do is you excite other Muslims, that are on this YouTube thing and just believe what they're reading, and they don't come see me in the flesh. They don't know how I treat people. They don't know who sits at my table when I'm eating dinner. I could sit down with Muslims every day for all you know. All my friends could be Muslim for all you know. My family, you don't know nothing about me, but you make assumptions. Listen, you're making assumptions, and it's not even ones that you logically believe. It's what suits the narrative for you to spew on YouTube, to incite other Muslims to be like, you're trying to divide them. But the wickedest thing is, you're making someone else that's trying to unite people into someone that's dividing. Me free thinking and answering questions in a conversation
That's
and a camera.
That's your belief system. That's your belief system.
And a camera coming up.
Have I ever questioned your belief
and a camera coming up. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
You can't say, oh well, if that's what you want, then stop questioning hadiths. And I'm not questioning hadiths.
but can I tell you about
I don't
your-
listen.
From what I
You
see- okay,
guys
my turn.
in the park have taught me more about hadiths and surahs and the Quran and companions
What's your
than
belief?
I ever knew or ever cared about.
Your belief-
Stop trying to pin me down to a belief.
Yeah,
This
no.
ain't about belief.
Yes, it is. Knowledge of
It's not.
thyself.
It's
Yes,
not.
know
It's
yourself.
not, bruv.
Listen.
This
I
ain't
know your
about
ideology.
belief, bro.
I know your ideology.
You're the one that's got the belief that you stand by.
Don't say belief.
I'm
Ideology.
open.
Your
I
ideology.
don't do ideologies,
Yes, you
bro.
do.
What's that?
Your knowledge of thyself. Know
What about
yourself
it?
and all that.
What about
And that's
knowing
how
myself? That's my
I know.
ideology.
Yeah, that is your ideology.
It's breathing your
No,
ideology.
listen.
It's breathing your ideology.
One second.
Before
Breathing
Jedi said it,
is
people been knowing
a
themselves.
body function.
So is knowledge of self.
Knowledge of thyself.
So is knowledge of
okay,
self.
Me, from my personal subjective point of view, knowledge of thyself, that's an ideological point
That's
of view.
your idea.
I will never attack
That's
you on
your
that.
idea.
Listen, if I want to
You
unite
can't
with you,
attack.
one
How
second.
can you attack me
Islam-
over knowing myself?
Islam is your knowledge
You're not
of
making
self.
no sense,
Because I can
fam.
tell you,
Islam is how you see knowledge of
there are
self
many
to
ways
you
I
as a
could
Muslim.
violate that.
So what are you
Trust me,
talking
there's
about?
many ways I can go against you for saying knowledge of thyself is all you
What are
need.
you talking about?
Bruv,
I'm
you're just
saying-
chatting shit. You're just
But
chatting
you
shit.
can't
And
go
I'm
against-
not
but if I
afraid
wanna
to tell
unite
you you're
with you-
chatting
if I wanna
shit.
unite
You're
with
my
you-
brother.
One thing at a
I
time.
took offence. I took offence to how you came.
I
Wait
took
there.
offence.
I took offence to how you came at me.
Twice.
Wait.
I left you out the first time.
You can't let me out, fam.
The first time I didn't say anything.
You can't do
Did I
that.
do
That, fam. Honestly, wait, bro.
You're
Honestly,
taking it- you're offended.
honestly, fam.
You're offended.
You're giving me permission, yeah?
but you're offended.
Wait, bro.
You're
You're giving me permission. You allowed me, yeah?
He's offended, right?
You allowed me to laugh at two Muslims arguing.
No.
Do you know if two Rastafarians were arguing and I was having a debate with one, I would laugh? Do you know the time when I had a debate with Respect, yeah? If one of the brothers said to him and they said, I'd be like, look, you lot can't even agree. You know that's Jedi, innit?
Yeah, but you pulled him in.
No, but you tried to make it seem.
You pulled him
You
in.
tried to make it seem that
What
I
did you have to
had.
say?
You tried to make it seem that I have singled out Islam and there's something I'm going to benefit from dividing and conquering Islam.
2 weeks in a
You
row.
tried to. I don't care.
Okay.
This is the third week. You've made the third week where I'm on camera chatting about Islam.
I
Did you
didn't.
get it?
You put me in.
You've done this.
You put me into this.
You've done this though. You understand?
Don't say I did it.
You did it.
You put me in. Achilles, I don't want
You
powers.
did it.
You put me into this.
No, fam, you don't have to duck out. Say what you want to say, man.
Say one thing, yeah?
Yeah, you don't have to duck out.
No, you can't say one thing.
Wait,
No, you can't say one thing.
Let him say something.
It's us two.
What are you talking
See, look,
about?
Us two.
it's us two.
We all can talk. I'm just trying to give you permission.
Remember when I got involved? When I went in your
Respond then.
Remember when I got involved, yeah, and you said,
No, because I was
yeah, let me
talking
respond.
you cut
Let
me.
me respond.
You cut me though.
He said I can respond.
All right, after
Okay.
you respond.
This is the
After you
problem,
respond,
man.
The
I'll
reason
say one
I
last
say
thing.
this is because
Guys,
last time you were speaking with other people, I got
Argument's
involved.
done.
You said, no, you can't speak.
No, no, no. Because what you did is you tried to tell a man, yeah, the same man that people are saying I've embarrassed.
wait, let me finish then.
You kept, no,
That's what I was gonna
yeah.
point on.
Show
I
your
thought you
face
did
in the camera.
Yeah.
No.
Show your little sneaky fucking face in the
No.
camera. Show
You have the
it.
sneaky
Show that
face.
look that you give
Yeah,
me.
you have the sneaky
You're not,
face.
fam, come on, you're not genuine, fam.
You're
This
not
is the
genuine.
thing.
And that's
You
how we
came
cover the
over.
truth.
I
Wait,
thought
wait.
you were. I
You
thought you
came.
were.
Wait,
I thought you were genuine.
You know the truth. I
Wait,
cover the
my
truth.
brother, please, man.
Sorry.
Please,
I thought you were
listen.
genuine.
You came over. You came.
Yeah.
You came over, yeah? You didn't hear what no one was talking about, yeah? You came
I
over
did actually.
and you said, no, they need a scholar, fam. You need a scholar, yeah? And because you did
It's my
that,
turn, it's my turn
because
now.
you did that,
It's your
in
turn
front of
again.
I was explaining something.
fine.
Because you did that in front of the brothers,
Yeah.
yeah? I said to you, do you know what? Air.
Okay, so it's
So
my
I
turn.
aired you,
Can I say
and
now?
then you went and got Mohammed
No, no,
Tariq.
okay, I'll
yeah?
explain. That's
I aired you.
Yeah, but-
That's why I aired you.
No, that's
Not
wrong.
because
That's
you
wrong,
wanted
that's
to come
wrong.
and join the conversation and build.
No, no,
You
no.
tried to shut the conversation
No,
down.
that's what I'm saying.
You tried to
I
shut the
saw
conversation.
him. I saw
No,
his
no, no,
thinking.
no.
It's my
You
turn.
know, you
It's
tried
my
to shut
turn.
the conversation down.
No, don't.
Let me get
no,
the
you
facts
can't impose
down.
it. You can't impose it on me.
This is what you
I
did.
didn't. I
You
didn't
said-
shut it down.
so hold on. When you came over,
I'll tell you what
when you
happened,
came
yeah.
over
I got
saying,
involved. I was
when you came
listening.
over
I was
saying we need a
listening.
scholar,
I was
when you
listening.
came over saying we
I
need a
saw the same-
scholar,
same
when
thing.
you came over
Let
saying
me
we
say.
need a scholar, did
No.
you want the conversation to continue?
Okay, I'll speak now.
When we came
Wait,
over,
you ask me a question.
pussy.
See?
This is what I'm saying.
No,
you're a
pussy,
liar,
man, you're
fam.
pussy.
You're actually
You
I'm
asked the
actually
question.
losing so much
You
love
asked
to
the
you,
question.
fam.
You asked the question. Let me
Fam.
answer. Let me answer.
Fam.
Be honest.
Did you
Be
want to
honest.
stop the conversation by saying we need a scholar?
Okay,
Yes or
I'll
no?
answer. I'll answer. It's not yes or no. You can't dictate to me.
right, go
You
on.
can't dictate.
Go
I'll answer your
on.
question. That's a lie.
Go on,
I'll answer.
Go on, fam.
No,
You're
you're
not
not
genuine at
all
all.
that. Come on.
You're
be
hanging
honest.
yourself. Go on, carry on.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you hang
I was
yourself.
listening, yeah. And he was.
Abu what?
I saw
What's your
him.
thing? What's your YouTube? Abu what?
Abu Talha.
Abu
But,
Talha
anyway,
Somali, yeah?
I saw him debating with these other youngsters. That
Youngsters? He's a grown man.
Okay, even grown men that never debated, that never did da'wah or anything like that. So obviously they couldn't answer some of these questions. And I was listening from the sideline.
Do it, Takia.
From the sideline, I was listening, right? And I knew JEDI. I saw him debating the same, yeah? He asked one question. I know he's kind of clever. He asked you one question, and after that question, yeah, the floodgate opens. The floodgate opens, yeah, he draws you in with the bait, yeah?
Are you hearing what this guy's
1 second.
talking about, yeah?
It's a simple question.
He's spending all his time
Let me answer.
to
Let me
describe
answer.
me. I asked him, yeah, when he came
A
into
simple
the
question,
conversation, he doesn't like
1
me to finish
second.
the sentences.
He asked
See what he does?
He asked you a big question.
I asked him.
He hooks you in.
When I asked you,
Let me answer
yeah,
then.
when you
He
asked,
hooks you in,
when you
yeah,
said you need
and
a,
then the floodgate opens. And
he
all
doesn't
these
want me to
questions
finish
come.
speaking.
No, it's my
You're
turn.
panicking.
It's my turn.
You're panicking.
It's my turn. When you answer the one question, yeah, the floodgate opens, and all these other questions come in. Okay, and if you can't
What's that got
answer
to do
it,
with the scholars?
No, but-
I asked you,
You're
when you
chatting.
came over, let me reiterate the question because I think you got lost. Yeah? I asked you,
It's a
let
slip
me
of the tongue.
reiterate.
Slip of the tongue.
Let me finish.
Slip of the tongue.
Let me finish. Are you
Knowledgeable. Knowledgeable.
Fam,
Knowledgeable.
let me finish the question.
No, let me answer.
No, you didn't answer.
did
You've
that.
just taken 10 minutes. Let me
10
answer it
minutes.
again.
It wasn't
Let
even
me-
5 minutes, but come on.
Why are you wasting time? Let me answer it
No,
again.
let me
Right,
answer,
so-
let me answer.
No, I'm going to answer
Let
it
me answer,
again.
let me answer.
I'm going to answer it again.
You
Listen,
can't- listen, you can't dictate.
Stop trying to stop me from talking. You're being so
I'm
dumb.
trying to stop me from talking.
Fam, you're chatting shit. You're
doing
chatting
okay.
shit. I swear to God,
Let me
you're
answer.
chatting shit.
Let me answer.
Real will always prevail, you know.
Let me answer.
You're not
won't let me
answering.
answer the question.
Right, so what I was saying to you was this,
You're trying to
yeah?
dictate
When
my
I was
answer.
having a
You're trying to
conversation,
dictate my answer.
all right, cool. When I was having a conversation,
That's wrong,
yeah?
man, that's wrong.
When I was having a conversation with the brothers, you came over and you said, nah, man, you need a scholar, it's on tape, yeah? So I'm asking you,
Let's do a
when you
scholar.
came over,
Okay, let's
and
do a
when you,
scholar.
let me
Someone of
finish the
knowledge.
question.
Someone of knowledge.
When you came over, yeah, and you said to the brothers that they shouldn't talk to me, they shouldn't answer me because they need a scholar, was you trying to promote the conversation going further, or was you trying to stop that conversation from taking place?
Okay, I'll answer you.
What's Takia in?
Second,
Oh wait, you want to let me
second time round now.
Okay. The way I answer your question, yeah.
Second time.
When I said
Second time
scholar,
round.
when I said scholar, yeah, just an example.
Fam, wait.
a scholar. It doesn't have to be a scholar. It can be someone of knowledge.
Brothers,
it can be.
One second, fam. Brothers. I've asked him a question, and you lot are right behind him. I need him to answer because confusion is his friend. He likes confusion. When we're calm and quiet, we're gonna see how dumb this brother really is because he outthinks himself. Yeah, come on.
When I said scholar, when I said.
Say that again.
Nah, leave him.
It's funny and it's truthful.
Leave him. For my own sake, I never.
It's funny and it's truthful, fam. He can laugh.
I don't get angry for my own sake.
He can laugh, fam.
Okay, when I said scholar, it was an example.
He can laugh.
E.g. a scholar.
What? Nah, cool, come. So cool. You can tell me in a second what I act like.
You know what you act like? You act like man them's coming to you here and trying to talk. You're like, oh, they come to me and talk to me about Islam. And when you man out there talking about doing vlogs on staircases talking about Islam.
Who me?
I'm just saying.
Am I asking a question?
I watch these videos.
Alright, cool. You can say you're bit in a minute. You say you're bit in a minute.
I was telling you, you're real. Now ask him. I said you're real. Did I say he's a real guy?
Say you're bit in a second. That's all great.
You man let me talk about the guy you need to be talking about is these guys that's trying to divide and conquer. This guy here is trying to keep it real. I can't lie. You keep it real. He talks good. He does. Yeah, it's cool.
It was an example. A scholar is an example. It can be someone knowledgeable, someone who gives da'wah. You can go to Muhammad Tawheed. He gives da'wah. Everyone knows him. Go to Mansour. Everyone knows him. He gives da'wah all the time. He answers questions. You can go to Hashim. He knows what
is the other guy. He can't even properly speak
the other guy.
That's real talk.
The other guy,
But hold on, no. You read in Arabic.
With English.
You read. Hold on, wait. You read your holy scriptures in Arabic, yeah? You read your holy scriptures in Arabic, and then you're saying that a guy can't talk to me about religion because he don't speak English. So what? Fam? You don't have to come.
There's a sickness here in your guys' minds. That's what I would bring. Why would I speak Arabic? Before, I wouldn't bring. I'll bring Hussein because I know this is
No, that's not true and that's not fair. That's not true and that's not fair.
Okay,
You lot are trying to label this guy as being someone that doesn't speak English. Yeah, he comes to speak a corner. Yeah, listen. No, there's a bit of labels.
There's different levels.
I tell you what it is, brother. Yeah,
I tell
you what it is.
Bro,
you know what? Wait, man. You lot give me a headache. You know what the best thing to do is, fam? Yeah, to display our intelligence and our ability to have a good round table.
Can we unite now? Can you unite?
Let us have a conversation. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. You need to. But honestly, you're a neaky you. You are a neaky you. I'm telling you, you are a very neaky guy. You're not a genuine brother. You're not a genuine brother. And I think some of your Muslim brothers will see it as well. You actually don't want it.
I want to unite. Come, let's unite. Let's unite.
You're being silly.
Let's talk about it.
I've been united. I've been united. You're silly. You know why? Who's making it not go nowhere? Be honest. Be honest. Both of us, yeah? Both of us. I'm answering this question. And I've asked him a question. I've asked him a question 3 times now.
He's not hostile. Why are you hostile?
Silly.
Did I approach you in hostile manner?
Silly.
Was I hostile towards you?
You ain't seen hostility. Move out the way. Move out the way. There's a camera there. You ain't seen hostility, fam.
I was hostile though.
You've not seen hostility.
No, but your demeanor, you're hostile.
Brother, stop doing that, man. You've not seen hostile.
Okay, but
where the fuck is hostile?
But the way I approached you.
Come to my country and see what hostile is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just saying you ain't seen hostile. I just got one guy here, bro.
So what? Hold on. So what? Have you seen me be hostile?
I never said that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're talking about
your country.
He's a Somalian.
I said he has not seen hostile come from me. He's saying I'm being hostile.
Okay, personally.
Bruv, just fall back, bruv, man.
That's hostility. That is hostility.
Fall back because you're polluting the thing and you didn't add nothing to it. Wait. You know what it is? You're polluting the thing. You're polluting the thing, fam, yeah? I just said to man, yeah, let's make a round circle, yeah? I started talking to him. The minute I started talking, you shouted something out so that I'm distracted again. You've done that twice now.
I need da'wah. This is not your... Don't do it.
It's not what.
You know why? Some people have this sickness in their head. Seriously, if you any da'wah comes in, yeah, it'll be different. They'll attack you for your race, for your skin color. Don't do it. Wait. Save yourself.
Come through, my brother. Come through. Hold on. You're telling You're telling us what we do.
Bro, are you listening?
I saw you.
You're an idiot,
I
man.
see you
You're an
guys.
idiot, man.
If Ali Dawah comes in, yeah, if Ali Dawah comes in, all of a sudden, he's the one in charge now. Everyone's looking up to him. The Muslims, the black Muslims, are getting pushed away.
Don't repeat it.
See?
Don't repeat it.
See, that's what happens.
I'm not involved.
It's a sickness, man. It's a sickness.
I'm not involved. This is not going nowhere, bro. It's not constructive.
What is the question? What was it? Because it's a question that was discussed last week about scholars.
Believe me. You agree with me or not?
Yes or no?
It was about a comment on YouTube or something like that.
What is it? What
It
is
don't really matter.
But I'm saying, Ali Dawah, if you come in here, they're going to say what? The Muslims, that somehow you took over the conversation, that you, because of your skin color, because of your race, they're going to say, oh, you are now the master or something, and the Muslims are...
they accuse you of that?
Yeah, that's what they, all the time. So this is why, yeah, this is why...
When did they do it?
Yeah, you know, JEDI, what is it called? Respect.
that.
They have this sickness in their head, yeah. They try to say Muslim, like the black Muslims are at the bottom, and the white Muslims are at the top. That's what they try to... Yes, I heard Respect say that as well.
Have you heard
JEDI as well, yes. He was trying to push that on the one Mohammed
people that say
Tariq,
that,
yeah.
but they're not all
Mohammed
the
Tariq
same.
tried to get involved, and he tried to humiliate Omar by saying, look, your master came now, see, it's a sickness and a filthy. Huh? It's because of his cut color, yes.
Did he say that?
Yes, that's what was being implied. That's what his friend Respect says it though. Respect doesn't hide it.
About respect.
He said, no. Jedi said that he's gonna get in
Jedi
trouble
implied
with
it,
his
implied it,
superiors.
man, clearly, because the way he was mocking Omar. He was trying to mock it. He was trying to make Omar seem like he was being humiliated. Oh, Omar, look at you now. Your master came or something. That's what he's trying to make it look like.
He said he's gonna get in trouble with his superiors and that.
Exactly, he's gonna get in trouble with his superiors.
He said
That's
that.
what he said. When Mohammed Tariq was getting involved,
In
he
the
trying to help
content video,
Omar
he said
out.
that. He's gonna get in
And
trouble
then
with his...
he tried to humiliate Omar.
What did he say? Finish
He
that.
said if Ali Dawah comes, he's going to make it a thing about race.
Yes, he'll use a divide.
I never heard no race though.
Trust
I
me.
never heard no race.
If he-
I just heard what I told you right now.
I'll tell you right now, if Ali Dawah came involved, he'll be like, oh, Abbas, your master came or something. Oh, now you're going
You're presupposing though. I don't know.
He
You're
would.
presupposing.
He'll say, Abu Talha, your master came now, or he's trying to humiliate me. Trust me, he will always do that. It's a sickness
I haven't heard that. I
about
haven't
black
heard that.
supremacy. They're trying to push on Muslims.
Say that again?
I haven't heard nothing about race that Jedi said. I don't know. I can't lie.
Respect said it.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
Jedi didn't
I haven't
impact in
heard
his
it.
video.
If I heard it, I would say the truth, but I haven't heard it.
Even if he says that, it's a weak argument.
It's not about, you have to say it to
Even
imply
if he
it.
does, I don't know if he did. I'm not saying if he did. I'm saying if someone does that, I'm not saying whoever it is. If it's done towards you or you do it towards him, yeah, it's a low blow and it's unnecessary and it's an ego. So what I'm trying to say is, I just want to understand what's the argument about. Are we discussing the scholar thing from last week? No. Because I want to talk about that because
It's about
I wanna talk about
it's
that.
not
No,
about
no,
I want to talk about that because I watched the whole 2-hour video and it wasn't answered properly. I failed to understand why it wasn't answered properly. A simple question like that. So I just want to answer that question for Jedi. Hopefully he gets happy with it and doesn't carry on because Jedi might think, look, my question wasn't answered yet. So it's a simple question that can be answered and I'm happy to answer it. And as far as I know, he doesn't follow the Kemetic.
No. He's
that's what you believe. But it's different. Trust me.
Nah, you don't
Because of your skin
follow-
color,
that's not-
you won't take nothing. You won't accept nothing from you. Trust me. That's how it is.
Yeah.
He might accept it from Hussein or somebody else, but not from you. It's just how it is.
No,
It's how it is. Be honest. That's the reality.
Why won't he?
It's a racial thing, man. That's in their head. There's
I'm
somehow-
going to go to Jedi and just ask him the question.
I don't think.
Yo, fam, watch out for my
Everyone, all of them have it, man.
Why you getting sisters to hold that back? You're supposed to be a gentleman, bro. Let me hold it.
Wagwan, yeah, so what we were saying is this, yeah? The spirit of confusion seems to follow this brother here, yeah? So when he comes over, or when we talk, it turns into a thing where they're shouting and arguing, and blah, 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 which is all good, but then when you're looking back on it, I think so many gems and so many jewels get lost. You feel what I'm saying to you, lot? You feel what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying to you guys, yeah?
100%.
I feel like, forget about the question, yeah? It's all about the way we communicate, yeah? This brother's style over there of communication, yeah? It's one of confusion. You understand? Because he's highly intelligent, he can deal with all the noise, high frequency, man sounding like bitches, arguing, he can deal with that. He can join in with that and enjoy that. That's not enjoyable or productive for most of us. So what you'll find is most people that are not seasoned to Speaker's Corner, once people start talking in that fashion, they walk away. Because it just sounds like a bag of noise. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We can't have that. Whether you're Muslim, Christian, Rastafarian, Jedi, whoever, You lot all have to have a certain level of communication if you want to build. If you don't just want to talk about this religion, that religion, be my guest. You can go and do it over there. I might come in and listen. I might even be caught chatting to a brother on camera about Islam. Doesn't mean I'm here to debate your religion. You understand? This brother, you, my brother, are a very crafty guy. You're a very crafty guy, and I salute your intelligence. However, today I hope it's been captured. Your failure, yeah, to create the confusion and the lies. Get me? I asked you a question 3 times, not division. I'm talking to you. I'm dividing you from the rest of the brothers. I'm dividing you.
The rest of Muslims.
Not even the rest of Muslims. The rest of the brothers.
You can't be Catholic to my face.
You're doing it again.
You're talking to him.
You're doing it again.
You're talking to Jedi.
I would never
Talking to
unite with
Jedi.
you. You just call me Catholic to my face.
But you're talking to me,
I'm a
bro.
I
Catholic?
will never unite with
Do you think I'm a Catholic?
I reject
Do you think I'm a Catholic?
No, now yes.
No,
Now, yes.
before
Now,
did you think I was a Catholic?
No.
No.
Before I allowed you,
Allowed
but
you.
now I never.
Allowed you.
You're
Allowed
Catholic.
me.
Catholic to your face.
Allowed me.
Catholic to your face, yes.
Listen.
Nah, I reject you, man.
Don't
There is nothing I will
All
do.
right.
You call me Catholic to my face.
All right.
How are you going to call me Catholic when you're not even Muslim? You're the ultimate Catholic,
Are you
man.
finished?
You're the ultimate Catholic.
Are you finished?
You're the ultimate
Are you finished?
epitome of Catholic.
I'm the epitome of Catholic.
Epitome.
Go on, bro. Let the venom out. Let the venom out. Let it out.
Yeah?
You do you bit.
So they call me Kevin, they call me Rasta.
yeah.
None of them can't call my
you
Catholic.
feel away. You
He
feel
had the
away,
one God
yeah.
concept. But they want to know about Allah. Yeah? But are you listening? Are you listening?
You feel away.
I had one simple. 1 minute, Ali
Fam,
Dawson.
if you're gonna stand there, come on this side. You're welcome to come
Keep on
on. I
cutting me.
know.
Everyone keeps on cutting me. Please.
You're welcome to stand over here.
Please. Yeah? Are you listening?
You're welcome to stand over
Let me
here.
say one thing. I just want to say one thing, yeah? I just want to say what. I want to say one thing, yeah?
He's moving like a kafir though.
He's moving like a
He's moving like he wants to suppress the truth.
Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening?
Sorry,
Are you listening?
go on,
Let me
Rasta.
just say one thing. I keep on getting cut. I keep on getting cut, man.
Let him
I
speak.
keep on getting
Let
cut.
him speak.
I keep on getting cut. I keep
No.
on getting cut.
No.
I keep on getting cut.
I'll call you a kafir too.
I keep on getting cut.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. All right,
Kafir
listen.
too.
Listen.
Let man say his thing.
This is kafir comes from the root word cover. Yeah, and a kafir is someone who knows the truth and tries to cover the truth.
Exactly what he's
yeah?
done today.
Abu Talha knows that Jedi has no intention to
knows it.
divide Muslims, and he's covering that truth
nah,
for his
nah,
own
he don't.
agenda.
He don't- he
For
knows
me,
it.
are you listening? Let me finish. Let me finish. Fucking hell, fam. Not one sentence have I been able to get out today, bruv. Fucking hell, bruv. Allow me, man. Are you listening? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's where that statement comes from. Because anyone here in the park that I know is trying to cover any truth is a kafir to me. Yeah, no, you can't say nothing yet, fam.
Keep doing your
Because you wait till
confusion in
my
the
thing is
background.
saying. Yeah, and the main thing I was going to say to Abu Talha, I was going to ask one question to all the real Muslims out there. If by Jedi laughing, yeah, he was trying to create division between the Muslims, when he, as Abu Talha, came to his fellow Muslim and called him a layman as a disrespect in front of everyone, wasn't that a division tactic as well? Come on, man. Like, man, you went and got your white slave master. You ran and got your white slave master to come and debate my man. You're a slave. You're a slave. You're a slave. You're not a slave to Allah. You're a slave. You're a slave to. You're a slave to. You're a slave.
No, I think you do. I think you do. Or you have a superiority complex. I think you do. You are the one that's sick. You are the one that's sick. Yeah, knowledge of yourself. Do you know who you are? Do you even recognize your own symptoms? Do you know your own sickness? Do you know your own sickness?
Home right now cringing.
I don't think I'm inferior.
Get kafir right.
I don't think.
No, get kafir right.
Go
Yeah,
on.
let me say. I had one thing to say. Kafir, when you say covering the truth,
Know the truth.
it's not any truth.
Okay.
The truth we're talking about
Yeah.
is knowing God.
Okay.
God is the truth.
Okay.
So when a man
So it's
lies
all-
to
so-
me, and I can't say he's
About-
a kafir because he lied in the
Yeah,
Quran.
yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
perception.
You understand
So,
what I'm
so,
saying?
so, so he's a,
That's your
so he's a
perception, yeah.
kafir.
Islamic
Brother,
perception.
100%. I'm not
let's,
saying
let's
it's- I'm not saying
conversate.
it's
Let's
yours.
conversate.
It's
Let's
mine.
conversate.
Okay,
So
but
a
a banana is a
kafir,
tree.
brother.
My
No, are you listening? Are you listening? The
wait,
reason
wait.
why I'm saying that is because
Sorry, brother.
because there are Muslims that believe that just because you're not a Muslim, you're a kafir, and they believe that all kafirs are going to burn forever and ever. So for me, no, there are Muslims that believe that.
You always generalize about
No,
this.
but that's what Tawhid was saying today.
Talk
That's
from
what he said
yourself.
the mainstream Islam said. That's what Muhammad Tawhid said.
man, bro.
Muhammad Tawhid's wrong.
If he said that every kafir is going to burn in the fire, he's wrong. You know why? Because in Islam, we believe if a
I don't
person-
believe that.
Ali Dawa.
Finish
Get
up.
on the business.
If you did not hear the message of Islam, it didn't reach you, you're mentally unstable, you haven't reached the age of puberty, then you will be judged on the day of judgment. You're not going to be thrown into fire straight away. If you heard the message of Islam, clear cut, you know you have no excuse. I'm not talking about you, by the way, when I say you, yeah? So when we're talking about kafir, why are we making it seem like it's like a no? People don't understand.
So it's about Islam. It can only pertain.
So you would say
kafarism. Sorry, brother. I was just like speaking. Kafarism or being a kafar, yeah. It's just like pussyholism. You look at add it to the dictionary, yeah. That is that.
Add it to our dictionary.
I didn't say your dictionary. I said the dictionary.
Any dictionary.
Stop being silly, man.
I'm not being silly.
I ain't got time for this, bruv, man. If you want your ego stroked, go to a massage parlor, bruv. Yeah. I just want to chat, bruv. I just want to talk. Stop being silly. I'm not doing this smarmy thing today. I'm not on it. So if you don't want to chat properly, chat properly. If not, you go your way, I go my way, fam. Because if you're not going to not listen to each other, then it's long. Fam, so all I was asking is a simple question of clarification, yeah? Kafir, yeah? To be a kafir, yeah, you have to be covering up the truth of Islam, yeah? And that's the only way where it's needed. It's the only way where it's applicable, yeah? In Islam, yeah? Cool. Islam. So then I take back your thing about being a kafir, because I've misunderstood the belief. But you're a liar, yeah? You're a liar. You're a liar. You are fake, yeah? You are fake and you are a manipulator of the lowest level. Low level. I've never been fake in my whole damn life. I'm not sly, I'm in your face, fam. What's sly? You don't, man. You don't. I don't think you know yourself, fam.
Keyboard warrior, Facebook gangster.
I told you what you are, yeah? You're an agent of confusion and confusion only.
He's a keyboard warrior.
I don't want to spend my time, fam. All I try to do is create clarity. I hope that everyone's seen that. I don't want to be right, I don't want to be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm going to say we're wrong and move on. If not, if we don't do things like this, we'll be arguing about Kafir for the next 20 minutes. Yeah, exactly. So let's move on. I asked him a simple question, he didn't answer it. He makes so much confusion. No, fam. Don't dictate to me. Don't dictate to me. Okay. Please don't.
I see what you're trying to do.
Okay, but what's
Please don't don't answer him, fam. Do not dictate to me how I'm chatting, fam. Wait. That's a diversion, fam. Don't listen to him.
Leave the red herring.
Listen, man, fam. I'm explaining myself, innit, yeah, because I had to move away from that because it turned into a circus, innit, yeah. And when I was saying, hey, brothers, stop, let's all talk, brothers, let's create a circle. He just wanted the confusion, so he kept talking every time I went to talk purposely. Even when he didn't have nothing intelligent to say, he just threw in a word. Now that is on the camera.
You wanted division. Where's the
yeah?
unity?
He keeps saying that, yeah? He keeps saying that. I don't know whether that's his commands that he needs to keep coming down there and say division. I've never been about division. There's nothing I've ever done. As soon as I start talking,
who's commanding me? Who's commanding me?
Ever done.
Who's commanding me?
Back away from the. Why do you keep pushing? Why? Hold on, wait.
Look bad.
Hold on.
You're a Muslim. Don't chat shit.
Hold on. Wait.
You're a layman. Let Ali Dawa do it.
He's a layman.
But he's better than you. He speaks better than you. Just like Muhammad Tawheed and Omar. You're a layman.
Brother, you shouldn't play into their hands.
Who commands me?
You shouldn't play into his hands.
Who commands me?
You shouldn't play into his hands. Yeah? He's an agent of confusion.
Don't project onto the Muslims.
Thank you, brother. This guy is an agent of confusion.
Don't project your inferiority on black Muslims.
Fam, I don't
You're
care.
projecting it.
I don't care about black Muslims.
Yes, you are.
I don't care about black Muslims. I didn't mention black Muslims today, did I?
Who commands me?
You think it's because you're a black Muslim? It's because you're a snake, fam.
Who commands me though?
Whatever spirit is in your head right now, not letting conversation flow.
There you go. Now
what are you proving?
Now you're switching it.
What are you proving? Where am I being silly?
Yours is wrong.
You're going to regret this video. You're going to look back at this video and feel pissed. You're going to look back and feel
what are you promoting? What are you promoting?
Biggest snake in this
Okay, cool. But what are you promoting?
You're a snake.
But what are you promoting?
I'm saying what I'm saying to you, okay?
What are you promoting?
You told me right now, this is what I'm going for. You said somebody commands me. Who commands me?
A spirit of confusion.
No.
Are you in control of your own facilities? Are you in control of your own fucking speech?
You spew. When you were talking to Omar, when you were talking to Omar, right? You tried to humiliate him, saying Muhammad Tawheed was his master or something.
I said that.
Yeah, you tried to make it.
I said to Omar.
Implying.
I implied that. Wait, let me finish my question. Yeah, you're saying
JEDI.
Fam, stop saying childish. You can't tell me about being childish, bro. You sit, fam, you can't tell me about being childish. Stop putting that word in. Listen, chat to your brethren, yeah? Listen, fam, chat to your brethren. Chat to your brethren. Fam, why is there a conversation? I was standing in peace. You lot are confused agents, man. I'm going to move one more time. Don't come near me again, fam. I'm going to move one more time. And where I move, I want to talk. I don't want to hear your noise.
Walk away.
Ali Dawa, I asked you to come here. You didn't want it. You're on the side now and you're dictating the conversation. I'm talking and you keep chatting. You're screaming, childish.
Brother, please.
Yeah?
I ask you for the
Listen,
please go out.
you're now...
This is just
ridiculous thing is, fam, yeah?
When I'm saying it's childish,
you lot
I'm
shut
not
down
going
each
to
other,
go at you
yeah?
or him.
You lot shut down each other.
Me down, man. I left on my own.
Don't
touch me. I left on my own. You understand? No, you can never ever try to make it seem like nobody made me leave.
So stay there,
I can leave.
Stay and make sense. Or go because you know that you're chatting shit.
Nah, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying.
Stay and make sense.
Don't tell me anybody commands me.
Don't look over the camera, man.
Don't tell me something.
Don't let people.
No. Wait. You leave for the sake of Allah.
Okay, can we leave for the sake of Allah? Look,
Fam, D lot are coming to me.
You cannot try to.
I've moved twice now.
can we move? I want to move there.
Fam.
Can we move?
You know what, fam? Listen,
Can we move?
brothers.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to speak to Jedi. I'm going to move there.
All right.
If you want to come, you can come.
All right. See you later, Ali.
If I leave, yeah.
I'm not following no man. I don't follow man.
Because of my own
You don't
choice.
have to leave. I'm not
It's my own
asking you to leave. I'm just
It's my own choice.
I just need you
It's
to
my
make
own choice.
sense.
It's my own choice.
I just need you.
Do not ever imply that somebody commands me. Do you understand?
Fam,
Do not ever imply that
I-
black Muslims are somehow
I never
inferior
said nothing about
to
black
any other
Muslims.
race. Yes,
I
you
never-
are.
what-
That's you
what-
implying it.
Where?
Why are you lying for?
Where?
I'm an idiot.
Where?
I'm an idiot.
Where?
You are
Where, fam?
Come. Where's
You're a
Rashid?
dickhead, man.
Where's
You're a
Rashid
dickhead.
hiding?
Move yourself.
Where's Rashid?
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, fam. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, fam.
I leave it.
Don't touch me, man. Don't get physical with me, bro. All right,
This is where it was going. This is where it was going.
It's cool.
This is where it was going. It wasn't going no
It's cool. It's cool. That's what you wanted. You push your man for, man. It's cool. I apologize, my brothers, yeah? Like, I hope you lot don't judge me by these actions. But this guy is an agent of confusion, fam.
That's right. And he's disrespectful.
Look at him, fam. I've not once put my hand on him. Don't touch me. You don't have permission to touch me. You feel what I'm saying? I apologize for that behavior. All I want to do is establish some kind of baseline where we can communicate clearly. Yeah? I've been guilty of it myself, shouting over a next man and blah, blah, blah. When you look back on it, there's no clarity there. Yeah? So obviously, I want to progress and improve on that. You understand what I'm saying to you? But this gentleman's behavior, it doesn't seem like he wants to let the conversation flow. That's all I want, is just flowing conversation where we can all get to a common ground. You're not gonna put words in my mouth.
Order, innit? Just need order, innit?
No discipline, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You get me? Followers shouldn't come to the park, man.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
All right, so that's
I don't even know why it's escalating to this thing, bruv. You touched the man pushed you away from him. What's the hype? You're not gonna fight me, I'm not gonna fight you. No one wants to get arrested in Hyde Park, and no one wants to cause yet more division. This is the word he keeps screaming. Division, division, division. Now we're even more divided. You understand? There's got to be another way for us to find common ground and communicate, fam. It's very simple, fam. You understand? It's not us all always shouting at each other and blah, blah, blah. He just made a big statement about black Muslims. Or Jedi, you're not going to imply that all black Muslims are... I have not had one bad word to say about black Muslims, ever. I'm not going to... Like, it's childish behavior, yeah? Trying to demean what someone else is saying to fit the paradigm that makes him seem like, oh, I'm a champion of Islam. When really, you're stopping Islamic, non-Islamic brothers from uniting and talking about something that's better than that. You understand what I'm saying to you? He's gone on YouTube and said I'm using divide and conquer techniques amongst Muslims because I had 2 conversations with Muslims that are comfortable to talk to me. Unfortunately, maybe he doesn't feel it went the Islamic way. But I wasn't trying to go, I go out of my way to reiterate, yeah, that I do not wish to be going against Islam, and I am not trying to disprove. I'm not a disbeliever. I'm just a logical man using my own brain, and in conversations, I'm gonna keep it real with how I feel, and vice versa. You understand what I'm saying to you? You guys understand? A lot of people just look, but do you understand the words that I'm saying to you? Can you perceive the spirit of confusion? There's no need. You understand?
Respect.
No, let him come back. Leave him, bruv, man. You need to know good energy as well, fam.
Respect. Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
push
yeah.
me, but I don't even care about that. See, I'm not a hard feeling.
The reason I pushed you is because you
Don't
touched
worry,
me,
don't worry
fam.
about it. Don't
Yeah?
worry about it. I was looking
Cool.
for respect because he's
Cool.
always hiding behind you.
It's not always hiding
But
behind
whoever
me,
that
fam.
guy is,
It's not.
him,
It's not always.
you are trying to imply. Don't ever
But
imply.
I was talking.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying what I want to say. Okay, this I never got violent. I never been violent ever.
Don't try to press a man's buttons. You know, you can tell when a man's
No, but I never.
what you're saying.
I don't care. People press my buttons all the time. I don't get violence.
I'm just saying, innit,
So this is the reality. This guy, respect, always has to imply that black Muslims somehow have a minder or somebody in charge of them who's not black, who's somehow white or light skin. That is a complete lie.
I've never
Okay,
implied
no, you didn't imply that. Man, you didn't imply. You said it. I get you
I've
footage.
said that there are black Muslims that are like that, 100 billion,
Nah, okay.
and I'll defend that.
Okay, but the moment
And there's black Muslims that
the
will say there's black
moment,
Muslims that are like
yeah,
that.
the moment you try to imply that about me or you try to put that on me, I will literally tell you to your face that that's
Yeah, but that's
bullshit.
what you done with
Okay,
Jedi.
that's cool.
And I'm
You're allowed
telling
to
you
do
what
that.
you done with
You're allowed to-
Jedi,
you're allowed
that's
to
what
do
made
that.
me
It's
know
me
you
and
was
him,
that.
me and him. I'm talking to
not
you.
me and him,
You and
fam.
you as well. You
Not
implied
me-
it.
what?
Any of you.
All right, go on.
Okay, listen, I'm being because I'm angry. It's because every
Or
time
maybe just calm down then.
one of you implies
Maybe
it.
just calm down.
One of you
Maybe
implies
just take a breath.
Oh,
Just
don't
calm
imply
down.
that ever again.
Go on.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't
I
tell me
never
what to
implied it
imply.
at
I'll
all.
imply
I
anything.
listen.
I'll imply anything I want to imply if I feel like it's the truth. I will imply anything that I feel to be the truth. If I think it's against
And I
Rasta,
would- and I would
if I think
say-
it's against
and
Muslims,
I would
if I
say-
think it's against
And
black
then I will
people,
speak
if I think
out.
it's against
Yes,
white
I-
people, I'm going to tell you
But you
lot
can't imply that
what
on
I
me.
believe is the truth.
I
And
refuse.
I'm going to tell you what I think is the
No,
truth
I said
about
that.
you. And I don't care how no Muslims feel. And there's another thing I got to deal with quickly because Jedi, they're going to get us caught in the sauce.
It's cool, fam.
All of you
It's cool, let us
ex-Muslims,
just chat.
all of you ex-Muslims.
Why do you not keep doing
No,
that,
no,
pulling
no.
each other
Yeah.
away? Because that's what gives us the impression that
please.
some... Let me just say something. That's what gives the impression that there's an escalating scenario or something. Oh, someone always pulling someone away. Like, we're grown men, innit? Yeah. If we all agree, I'm not gonna carry on. Yeah. If we all agree to keep a certain level, we can all communicate, get our points across, and no one gets agitated. I was trying to explain that to you over there, yeah, because the spirit of confusion brings forth for me, yeah, for me.
Don't project that stuff on me. I'm not a spirit of confusion.
Can I say something?
I'm not a spirit of
All right,
confusion.
let me just.
I'm not a Catholic.
All right.
Right? No, listen.
Let me just
No,
deal with
you're
one
people's
thing.
buttons.
Let me
You're pushing people's buttons. You always.
let me deal with one thing.
Don't complain, yeah, about me pushing your buttons, yeah. When this guy come here and cap into my face,
All right.
listen, you come here Catholic.
Can I address it?
Nah, you try to
You
imply
say
that somebody is in control of
Can
me.
I address it? Can I address it?
Don't ever say that to me.
Okay, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
All of you ex-Muslims watching, because I know some of you are going to get caught up in the sauce and feel like me and Jedi are with you ex-Muslims. Man like Doc will suck your dad through a straw, yeah, because I don't like you, or none of you ex-Muslims that just have an agenda against Muslims, yeah? I don't like you, man. And all of you Muslims who think I'm a kafir, yeah, and don't have the interpretation that I believe comes from the Most High that He put in your heart, you're a kafir to me, because you're covering up the
Did I
truth
say
that the
that?
Most
And
High
you
put
call
in
me
your heart.
kafir?
And that's simple.
Wait,
You
I
get
thought
me?
we were
And there's
cool,
no
yeah?
problem.
I never said
There's
anything
no
to you.
problem. You
One
get me?
second,
I'm not here for no friends. I wish all of you hate me.
No,
All of you
have
hate
a
me.
conversation.
I don't
Me
care
and
how
respect,
conversation.
me and respect, yeah.
Man, know
I
that.
never
Just
disrespected
know
you.
I'm not here for friends.
Okay, but I know, I'm not trying to be
I
a
don't
friend.
care how you
but
feel
I never
about me.
disrespected you. You understand? I never called you
No,
kafir.
you lied on him straight to
Listen,
his face.
I never disrespected you.
This
You
is my
came
brother,
to me
you
and
know.
called me kafir. For no reason.
Because you covered the truth.
Have I ever called you kafir?
No, you covered
Have
the
I ever
truth.
came and said, oh, you dirty kafir, get away from me?
No,
That's
no,
it.
no, no.
Never.
No.
But you
Let him
came to
say
me,
what
called
he's
me
got to say.
kafir, okay? Which you don't know how people, that pushes people's buttons in it. You don't know. If you call me a Muslim, a kafir, that pushes my buttons. But you can't understand how much that pushes my buttons. You understand? To say I'm me as a black person, yeah, or brown person.
Yeah, but why should that make you
To
feel
say
so offended for?
that somehow somebody to say somebody's in charge of me.
Chapter 4, 1,
Are you a Muslim? Is this a Muslim? Is this a Muslim speaking? Let's say the Muslim. Okay, go on. All right, let him finish.
Why
are you not gonna talk? He's gonna
Don't try to get somebody else involved. It's me and you. Okay? You think you're talking about Muslims.
No.
Don't do that.
No, he wants to say something. so
Where's the
he can
unity?
come to-
Listen, if you want to talk about unity, you want to talk about unity.
It's their problem.
I agree with something about Jedi. I agree with something about you. Do you understand? So why do you talk about the? Why don't you talk about the commonality? Talk about the commonality. Why not? Why trying to divide us? Why trying to make humiliate Muslims? Why? You're trying to humiliate black Muslims.
He doesn't have a point. I think what's happening is he doesn't have a point.
Basically, no, I hear it. He's asking why you're questioning. Why are you questioning Islam?
Brown or black?
He's saying.
You said you was brown.
Are you black? Are you black? Are you the
Once there's
jacket?
quiet, you talk, bro. Don't talk over their noise.
He's asking why are we questioning Islam?
It's
Yeah.
not about questioning, no. Why are you humiliating
Let him
black
finish
Muslims?
talking. Let him finish talking.
One question.
Or this conversation's done.
Answer the one
Or
question.
it's done. Because this is where you get confused.
He's asking the one question.
I just
He's
made him be
asking-
quiet so you can finish
He's
talking.
That's a straw man, though.
He's asking
I never
why
asked
we are
that.
humiliating black
Yes,
Muslims.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Answer.
But yet Omar, who is a black Muslim, felt more humiliated by his comment
Nothing.
than anything
This guy,
Jedi
you getting
said.
scared of me, man. Calm
Yeah?
down.
Anything
I'm not gonna stab you.
Omar himself said he felt more humiliated by what he said and what Muhammad Tawheed, which are Muslims, are saying than anything that Jedi said. So he's asking us why we're humiliating Muslims while he's humiliating Muslims. And for a hypocrite, it's the hottest fire. For Muslims,
I
a
humiliate Omar.
hypocrite stands in the hottest place
When
of
did I-
hellfire.
when did I
And you're a hypocrite.
when did I humiliate
You're
Omar?
asking us why we're...
When did I humiliate
When
Omar?
you ask him if he was a layman, he felt humiliated.
Okay, did I say I
He
was a
felt
layman?
more
Did I say I was a
humiliated.
layman?
That doesn't matter.
Did I say everyone in the park was a layman?
That doesn't matter.
I said everyone in the park is a
That
layman.
doesn't matter.
You understand?
But then you said everyone in the park is at layman.
Yes.
And then you went and got Muhammad Tawheed.
Yes, because you're layman, yeah? There are certain people that come to the park.
Wait, wait.
Listen.
No.
You can't-
I'm going to
So you're
reiterate.
saying-
Wait, no,
generalizing.
I'm going to reiterate this. You said everyone in the park is a layman.
Yes.
You came over, you barely heard anything that me and the brothers were saying. You said to them that they are not allowed to answer my questions. We need a scholar, is what you said. You said, Jedi, I will take
It was
you
an
to...
example.
You said, Jedi, I
Scholar
will...
is an example.
I said, there's
Somebody
no...
of knowledge. Is an example.
That's your worst habit, fam.
Don't worry, man.
It's
I
your
have many
worst habit.
habits.
It's your worst habit.
No, it's
Right.
a debate tactic.
Okay, cool.
It's a debate
Cool.
tactic.
So
Because
anyway,
he doesn't like the truth.
I'm gonna point
He
it
doesn't
out.
like the truth, so he needs to interrupt. You get
I'm
me?
gonna
That's why he
point it
does
out every
You're
time you
interrupting
do it.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it out every time you do it. Yeah, because I don't
Point it
believe
out.
that you have knowledge of self. Because if you had knowledge of
I don't
self,
care about knowledge of self.
okay, no problem. You don't care about
Now you
knowing
don't like
yourself.
it. Now you don't like it. do you?
What is the
Trust me.
What is it not caring?
Okay, see?
What is it that I don't like?
Okay,
You're chatting shit.
yes.
Anyway,
No.
the point I said is you came over, yeah, and you said to them that they need a scholar. Yeah?
an example.
That you said to them they need a scholar.
Someone of knowledge,
And
yeah.
then you said to me, I will take you to the mosque where there's scholars where you can ask them the questions.
I didn't say
I
scholars,
said
I
you
said-
did.
I
I
said
said to the
sheikhs.
brothers,
I said
to
sheikhs,
the
I didn't say
brothers, you
scholars.
said scholars.
There are
It's
no
on the
scholars
tape.
in the mosque,
It's
man.
on the tape.
13.
You said, I said, where are the scholars?
I said I think the shit from the
Fam,
mosque.
let me finish my sentence.
It's in the
You've
tape.
done
I
it
know.
14 times.
Okay.
15 times you've interrupted
Yeah,
me.
because you're wrong.
16,
In
but
the
I've
last
not
minute.
finished my
I will
sentence.
interject.
16.
I will
16
interject.
times.
I will interject.
Let me finish my
Nah,
let me
wait.
finish my sentence.
18.
Don't worry. Go ahead.
You don't like being
But
called the
don't lie.
spirit.
Don't lie about me.
Wait,
Don't
don't-
lie about me.
He's trying to cover the truth.
No, you're lying about me.
Fam,
I
see?
never said
You're doing it. Go on,
I
carry
never
on.
said there's scholars in the mosque.
Do you see what you're doing?
I said go to scholars.
see what you're doing?
Example.
25.
No discipline. Clarify.
26.
He's lying.
No discipline. Let him lie. Let him lie.
Even if he's lying,
Let him lie.
And this is why I say that you must be possessed with the spirit of confusion.
And
fam.
You're
Babylon.
division.
You
And
actually.
yours is division.
Babylon is
Go ahead.
confusion in Rasta.
Carry on. Leave it, man.
Wait,
You're the merchant of division.
I'm the merchant of
32.
division.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
No,
Okay,
33.
can I finish my sentence,
Yes,
please?
go ahead.
So you came over and said that we need a scholar. I said, where's the scholars? You said, I'll bring you to a scholar. I said, where there's scholars here? He said, no, I'll bring you to the mosque. This is what he said. It's on camera. So he's lying now, saying that he said sheiks or whatever.
I did. He's in the
he said
camera.
he'll bring me.
Replay it. Go ahead.
He said, I will bring you to the mosque, yeah?
35.
These times, he didn't even hear the context of what me and the other brothers were talking about, yeah? There was at least 5 Muslims we were
I did
having
hear the
a
context.
friendly conversation with, yeah? He came. He left because I aired him. I had another brother saying that I gave him energy, but he knows I aired him because he's even said today on camera, Jedi, when I came to talk, you aired me. I aired him.
I never said that.
You did. You said, fam. You
When?
did.
I
You did
aired you.
earlier. You did. Yeah.
No.
Listen.
No,
You
that
aired
was,
me.
that was Hussein.
Cool.
That was
Anyway,
the
yeah.
Hussein debate. That's different. That's the Hussein debate.
No,
I
no,
didn't-
that's
you
a
didn't-
different time.
You didn't air me.
That's-
You didn't air me. You just said you answered. You answered.
That's a different time.
Ask your question. Want to talk about debate?
Because I'm not going to speak over
You
him.
done 10 times worse than Omar.
I'm not going to speak over
What
him.
you thought was happening
Wait,
with Omar.
I'm not going to join into
today.
it.
That's
What
not
I
what
want to
this is
do,
not going
what I
on.
want to
What are you
do,
talking about?
what I
I
want
don't
to do,
let it
wait,
come
wait,
round
fam,
on you. The whole time
fam,
it
You're
comes
confused.
round.
You're confused.
We
What I
want to
wanna
resolve
do-
this.
what I wanna
We want to
do-
resolve this, yeah? But wallah, if there's no communication, you're not listening to what he's saying, to be honest. Like, it's not going through properly.
You're not letting me
debate.
speak.
The Hussein debate. Don't twist it, man.
I weren't twisting, it's on tape.
Yeah.
When
the
you
Hussein
finish,
tape.
correct it. When you finish, you'll correct
He'll never finish that.
You have, let me finish. Fam, it's a simple point I'm making. And yet again,
You need discipline, man. You need a teacher. You need somebody in charge of you, a commander. You need a general.
so when I say, yeah, when you're talking about division and unity and that, yeah, you cannot have a basic conversation, yeah, without you interjecting and creating confusion. You understand what I'm saying to
You
you?
always lie.
Okay.
But you
Good.
should
That's
let
your
him lie and let
opinion.
the people have
That's
that
your
opinion.
opinion.
Of course it's
That's
my
your opinion. And but if you
Wait,
you're
that's some devil thing, this is my first time here. I just come to listen to every corner, brother. As a man, you let a man say what he believes in. This is everyone.
he's
Wait,
saying-
let me
he's
finish,
saying-
man.
Okay,
Wait, let me
But
finish.
you're interrupting.
Nah,
You're interrupting right now.
Bruv, let me finish.
Don't
What did I say to you?
Don't
I
interrupt.
said to you, let
Yeah,
me
you did.
speak.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just want to say now, I don't really get on camera.
No, but let him
Wallahi,
finish
brother,
it.
to me, I respect every religion.
I don't represent nobody, only myself.
Listen.
done hard shit, brother. Listen, to me, you're waffling to me because I kept it real from day. I respect this brother's opinion.
What did he whisper to you?
Okay then.
This guy's
why are you
waffling. I'm
interjecting right
standing
now?
there listening. No, because I've had enough. You gave me a headache.
That's a Muslim. That's a Muslim, huh? Okay.
I respect his
Put the
religion.
camera on
I
you.
respect this guy. I respect everyone in the
To your own face, yes.
Brother, you don't respect this guy because you're not giving him the time of peace.
That's what coon means.
I'm trying to speak. I'm trying to say the truth. I'm trying to say the real. You have to, as a Muslim, I'm not.
Okay, are you gonna let him speak then?
Wait. I'm gonna let him speak
Let him
after.
speak then.
I asked him to speak.
Yeah,
Did I ask you to?
You're creating division
Ask him
between
as a man.
Muslims.
Me, I'm not like you, bro. I don't wear cool. I don't wear the hat or anything. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not as religious as you. Wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not a religious Muslim. That's what I believe in. But as I was raised, as my mum and my dad put in my brain, is to give everyone the time of day to speak their opinion and respect their beliefs. Khalas. So let this guy speak, then you speak. This ain't flipping biochemistry. This ain't rocket science. He speaks, you speak. Khalas. Khalas.
Okay, can you step back?
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Why must you
This is
step
my
back?
first time here.
Very funny guy, you know. You that's done all the encroaching of people's personal
This is what I'm talking about. This is the divided conquer strategy. This is what I'm talking about.
You just
Exactly,
told him.
right
What
there.
are you talking about? You've had 100 Muslims telling you to go away, telling you to stop, and you're not
You
listening.
called every Muslim kafir. You called all the Muslims kafir. Yes, you did, man. Get out of here.
You know how he responds, fam. Allow it, fam. Allow it. Just let Jedi say
Fam. Anyway, fam, I hope that you enjoyed this time. Because I will never, ever give you this amount of time in my life ever again. It's very disappointing.
Neither would I.
It's very disappointing to
never
see
give
the
you time
lows
again.
of your fucking intellect, fam. You are pawn life to me. This is what I see you as.
And you as
I
well.
look in your eyes, you are
And
pawn
you
life.
as well.
Anyway, I'm gonna
And you
continue
as
saying
well.
what I'm gonna say. That there's no way I could ever respect a man like you, fam.
And me as well.
You're
I can
very
respect
sad
you.
because you know
I
what
thought
it
he
is.
was genuine to
Because you
begin
know what
with.
it is. You know what it is. One sentence is all I wish to impart to this brother, and he cannot allow that to go down. And this is what he demonstrated in two different
You like throughout
locations.
the whole
This is
thing,
him. He doesn't like when someone expresses themselves in a way that he may feel is damaging to him or his beliefs. So what he does is employ this technique of keep interjecting, even if it's not nonsensical.
You know why? Because you're lying all the time. I wouldn't interject if you're telling the truth.
He can't help it.
No, do you know why? I'm trained like that. If somebody's lying,
trained.
yes, myself, I
You're
train
trained
myself,
like
yes,
that.
by myself. Understand? See, so don't come with this implying that somebody's training
Bro,
me.
you're so busy
What I'm
worrying about
telling
what
you-
people are
No,
implying.
do you know why? 'Cause
You're
you
not
always-
worried about the impression you're giving off for yourself, fam. And you're wasting so much time.
Do you know
Come
why?
on, man.
When you're speaking, I
Alright,
give you the
alright,
time.
go
I'm
on,
going to
go on,
monologue.
bro. Go on, bro.
Okay.
Go on, bro. Yeah.
See,
I'm gonna say
you
one
can go on,
thing.
you're
I'm gonna
being
finish this
interjecting.
sentence.
You're interjecting.
I'm gonna finish this
You're
sentence.
doing the same thing you accuse
I'm
me
gonna
of.
finish the.
You're doing the same thing you accuse me of.
on, speak.
I let you speak here,
on,
but
speak.
then when you're speaking,
You
throughout the whole
interrupted him
time.
50 times.
Wait, 1 second.
50 times,
Is it my
I
time?
counted.
You're interjecting.
No, I'm
You
saying
are
you
interjecting.
interjected him 50
You
times.
right now,
I'm
you're
saying no.
interjecting me.
No, go on,
Why are you
speak.
joining
Okay, let me
me,
speak
fam?
then. Okay.
You have to differentiate yourself from a brother like this.
Nah,
you know.
you're interjecting right now.
You're different from this. You
know, I
know.
know.
You
You're not like him. You know.
know.
I don't think many of us are like him.
When you're giving a
Go
monologue
on,
here,
go
I let you
on.
speak, innit? I can let you speak all the time, all day.
You don't.
But
You haven't once
see, you're
today.
interjecting me again.
You're
You
weirdo.
see that? Because you know why? Because you think I'm
Go on,
lying.
speak.
That's why you're interjecting. And it's the same thing. When you're
Alright, speak,
speaking
man.
and I see you lying, I will interject. I say, yo, that's wrong. You understand? You as well, when you think I'm
Do you
lying,
have a point?
see, look, you see, right now you're interjecting. Wait, 1 second, this is the double standard. You don't notice when
Do
he's
you have
doing
a point?
When he's doing it, when I'm doing it, somehow you notice.
I'm asking if you have a point.
My point is, okay, you in the park here, when you're talking to Hussein, right? I spoke to you, I said, come, let's talk about the system. And they said, nah, that's what you lot want, right? That was a different debate. It wasn't today. It wasn't the time when you were debating with
You wasted
Omar.
all this time
Now
for that.
listen, when you were debating with Omar, that wasn't when I said it. That was when you were debating with Hussein. Okay, I said that and I left it alone because I asked you a question, right? You give me an answer, and I left it. And then you went to division tactics, and you went to Hussein, and you tried to use Hussein against another Muslim brother, and that was the divisionary tactics. And I left it alone as well. And then you did the same thing again next week. The same next week, yeah. He's here, debated with Omar, and then Muhammad Tawheed comes in and tried to use divisionary tactics. So then in his comment section, yeah, I said, why are you using a very British white supremacist divide and conquer strategy against Muslims? And he got so offended by that today. He said, oh, boss,
You don't have
why
a
are you
clue.
saying this about comment section? And he tried to bring me in, yeah. And I said the exact same thing I said in his comment section. I said it to his face.
didn't.
Because I believe it.
You didn't. You
Yeah?
were stuttering.
No, I
It's
never
all
stuck-
on camera. You
I never
didn't. It was
stuck
all
with
stuttering and
nobody. Okay,
stuttering.
I'll clarify right now. Okay, you were using a white supremacist, very British divide and conquer strategy against Muslims from my own subjective opinion. You understand? You don't have to accept it. You don't have to like it.
I'm glad.
Exactly. Yeah.
We established that already.
Bottom line.
This is something that you've already said, yeah. You already said. So this is the point you was fighting to reiterate, Yeah?
Say
You
the-
came over, you tried to shut down our conversation by
I
telling...
didn't. That's a lie.
It's fine. You talk and everyone's quiet.
He interjected me as well. Be honest, be fair, be
If
just.
he's in the wrong, don't be wrong as well. Just leave it. Let him talk. You spoke.
Nah, be just.
Bruv, anyway, man, look, you came over, you tried to shut down the conversation by saying that we needed scholars. You said that you take me to the mosque to seek out some scholars to get clarification for the questions. Me and the brothers laughed and we said, what? I said, what? Do the questions I'm asking these scholars? The brother I was chatting to said no, the other one said, oh, wait, and we was getting into a conversation, yeah? You got aired, you walked away, you said that there's no scholars in the park, everyone in the park is a layman. You then returned with Mohammed Tawhid.
Okay, can I answer
Yeah?
now? Okay, yes. So when I said, yeah,
So-
you need a
so
scholar.
you
Wait a second.
differentiate-
See?
No,
Now you're interjecting me. Now you're
you
interjecting me.
differentiate-
Now you're interjecting
you
me.
differentiate
Now you're interjecting
to,
me. Is it my turn?
The Muslims in the
No,
park that I
I
was
said
talking
scholar,
to,
'cause you know why?
the Muslims I was
No,
talking
let me
to,
say my
you
turn.
differentiate
No, he
them
finished, he
from
finished.
Mohammed Tawhid.
Okay.
You differentiate them from Mohammed and
Can I answer now? Can I
Tawhid.
speak? Okay, when I said scholar, it was an example, and I said go to the sheikhs in the mosque.
You didn't say that.
Sheikh and scholar is different. Okay,
You didn't say that.
go back to the video.
No,
We're gonna
you
see
go
it.
back to it.
We will go back to it, both together.
You will go back to it.
And I'll show you. I said sheikh. I didn't say. I said sheikh, right?
You didn't say that. You didn't
Okay,
say that.
you have the video. We can look back on it, and you can even put it up there. If I said sheikh or not, edit that in. If I said sheikh or if I said scholar. I said there's a sheikh in the mosque that you could go to answer your questions. Okay, and a sheikh is not a scholar. That's it. There's a difference. Okay, sheikh, you can even.
You came to me.
Yeah, but you can
you
mean
came
older
to
man
us,
as well.
to the group.
You can mean alim, right? Alim.
You
And a sheikh is different. A sheikh can even mean old man.
You came
So-
to me and you said.
I said there's
you
sheikh in
came-
the mosque because
You came to us
wait,
and
one
you said
second.
we need a scholar.
You're interjecting me.
You said we need a
It
scholar.
was an example.
You didn't say I've got an example where you said you need a scholar. You repeated it. You said you need a scholar.
Well, you do go to the scholars.
You repeated that.
Yes,
yeah?
but you can
now
go
you're
to,
saying
you can
now
go
you're
to a
playing the
scholar, a
semantics
teacher,
and
a student of knowledge. Okay,
you're going
you
to
go
the
to
semantics.
any of these things.
You came and
Okay.
said we need a scholar.
No.
That's what created the whole scholar debate.
Even among
You
the
did.
laymen, yeah, it's not the
then
same.
you went. Oh,
Certain
you said
laymen,
everyone here is a
certain
layman.
laymen, yeah, are
Then you went
actually-
and got Mohammed Tawhid. So
No,
I'm
why?
asking you, is Mohammed Tawhid a layman?
No, there are certain.
Mohammed Tawhid a
certain
layman?
laymen, certain laymen are
Is
students of
Mohammed
knowledge.
Tawhid a layman?
Certain laymen.
Is Mohammed Tawhid a layman?
I'm answering your question.
Is Mohammed
Ah,
Tawhid
see?
a layman?
Is that tactic?
Is Mohammed Tawhid a layman?
Keep repeating it. Maybe I'll
Spirit
answer.
of confusion.
I'll answer your question.
Thank you, my brothers.
Muhammad
Done.
Tawheed is a student of knowledge. You understand?
Yeah, man.
These people you're speaking to, they never come to the park to answer questions. They don't know the way he answers questions.
I think we should
He'll
do
ask you a
some
question
better
as a
building
bait,
briefing.
as a bait tactic,
I'm really
and
down
then the
with
floodgate
that.
opens, the floodgates of questions. Muhammad Tawheed knows how to answer his questions. That's why he didn't want to go to Muhammad Tawheed. That's why he tried to humiliate Omar and say, oh, you need Muhammad Tawheed, you need this guy.
There's no debate. There's no debate, fam. All I'm saying is, yeah, for the ex-Muslims that are going to try and use him as an example to get onto all the Muslims, don't. Because he does not represent the
divide and conquer
Muslims.
strategy.
He does not represent the
white
Muslims.
supremacists,
Every Muslim here
British divide and
told him
conquer
stop.
strategy.
They
Divide
all
and
told him
conquer.
stop by his ego.
See, divide and conquer
Shaitan
strategy.
inside him
Divide
made him
and conquer
stay right
strategy.
here.
All black
and
people.
he's still here
All
all
black people
now.
support
He's
black
still
men.
here all now.
That's what he wants. That's
Go
what he wants.
follow the deen.
His
Go
agenda.
pray, fam.
His agenda. Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
All black people have to support who?
I've got bare
Him.
Muslim friends, but
everyone
I
else
don't
is
like
kafir.
snakish.
That's what he's trying
I
to
don't
say.
like snakish. Huh? I got bare
All
Muslim
Shia
friends,
friends,
Sunni, Shia, Sufi, every kind of nation of Islam, every kind of Islam I know.
Divide and
people,
conquer, man. That's all you know.
you get me? But I know
That's all you know, man.
Christians, I know Jews, I know Hebrews, Thai, you get me? I just look at righteousness, blood.
And you
I'm
call
not
every Muslim.
gonna go
You
into a
make
belief.
takfir on all the Muslims.
Huh?
You
No,
make
not all the
takfir.
Muslims.
You don't even know what takfir is.
The Muslims who put
I
that
asked you
prayer on
what's
other
takfir.
people,
You
then
just
they
said
can
it.
come back to them.
To his belief.
Huh? He said.
You're not kafir to his belief.
No, but he said.
No, yes or
yeah,
no?
yes, for his belief. Because he's a kafir.
خلاص then.
I know, because he's saying in Islam you're a kafir.
No, but no, I didn't say Islam. I didn't say
Yes.
nothing about Islam.
Yes,
I'm
he
trying to
did.
cover the truth. Are you listening?
Even he clarified
a
it.
kafir in Arabic, yeah, it was even a farmer. They would call a kafir a farmer because the farmer was the person who covered. Yeah.
You don't take it
It's
big, he
only.
throws it around
It's
all the time.
It's only.
Yeah, like
It's only.
he throws it out all the time.
It gets thrown to me.
Don't take it personally.
You know what you're saying?
You're not
correct,
careful to
yeah?
his belief. Yes, you are. That's it.
In Islam, there's two definitions in it. There's
Yeah.
Sharia
Yeah.
and there's linguistic.
Yeah, I know.
You're saying linguistic.
Linguistically, I'm saying he's a kafir, not
No,
Sharia.
you are the kafir. You're the
Because I'm saying
epitome.
he's covering the
You are
truth.
the epitome of kafir.
Okay. You think he's a kafir, he thinks you're a kafir, and then what?
Exactly.
He
And
done
then what?
bad, innit?
Let's leave it at
And then
that.
what?
Let's leave it
And
at
we
that.
don't want no friends.
Leave it at
Let's leave
that.
it at that.
You get me?
I don't want to be your friend, man. This guy, he just called me kafir to my face.
You just said leave it at that. It nothing, man.
I know, but to me, it means something. I don't
To
care.
him, it doesn't mean
I know,
anything.
to him, it doesn't
So
mean
you
it.
don't really
That's
mean
why he throws it
bad to you.
around.
But on
like
the
a kid.
level, wallah, I'm speaking the truth. Arsene Wenger needs to leave, bruv.
Wenger out.
I'm just saying, Wenger out.
But they got 0-0 apparently. They done alright today. They didn't
follow
lose,
them, man, no more.
apparently. Apparently they didn't lose. Yeah, apparently they didn't lose against Chelsea.
Yeah, the Black Betterment building, it's not even just about being black, yeah? I just feel like anybody that wants to be free of these kind of things that seem to weigh us down and separate us more, that's it. You get me? Like, it don't even have to be unity. There just can be a oneness. It don't have to be we're all in each other's pockets, eating at each other's houses, but we just have to find a certain oneness, a level, car. I know that when I see these brothers on road, it's love, most of them. I see, like, to make the assumptions that based on the way you think, that is gonna control who you can associate with and whatever, I don't think that's necessarily right. I don't want people that think the same as me. I need people that think differently, but do understand that we're all humans, innit? We're all humans. You know, for me, personally, my experience with Islam is, and why I've come so close to Islam is this, yeah? In my darkest hours, yeah? When I had nobody, when I could turn to no one, when I had no family, no friends that gave a fuck about what was going on with me, yeah? It was Muslims that showed me love. Love passed, put clothes on my back, put money in my pocket, sent me peas, looked after my family when I weren't around to look. You understand? So there's no way I could stand up and look in the mirror and disrespect my brethren's beliefs.
Come on, man.
My family's beliefs. I can't do that. So you can't put me in a box with these type of men
100%.
that think that way. And I know there's certain black men that think like that, and that's good for them. I know there's certain Muslims that think a certain way about black men. That's good for them.
Trust.
But I also know people that disprove both of those stereotypes.
Come on, brother.
And that's more what I care about. I don't.
Come on, let's
You
do
understand? I go to my Iranian brethren's yard to break fast. He's breaking fast. He's on Ramadan. His mum is cooking up the whole world for me. Wants me to eat. Wants me to da-da-da-da-da. Helping me. You understand that? You have to understand there's a difference between people that come to the park and are all fucking extreme with their views and blah, 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 to when you go into the communities and you grow up side by side with people. I don't know where other people grew up. You might grow up in an area where there's only one race or only one type of area, so you maybe be able to be like that. I don't fuck with them. I'm from Peckham. Somalians, Indians, Vietnamese, Irish, Scottish,
London,
Jamaican,
fam. That's London. We're
Africans,
all in London, fam.
everywhere.
Everyone's
if you're
everywhere.
pussy, you're pussy. Get me?
Yeah, it's real.
talk.
It's real life.
You know what it is. If you're pussy,
on.
if you're a snitch, you're a snitch. If you're, there's
No
certain
matter what
things,
you believe.
there's certain ways of behaviour that I can't agree with. I don't care what you're claiming you believe in.
What your label is.
Yeah, what your label is. I don't care about that. But as long as you show me a certain level of reasoning and a clean heart, that's cool. What the brother Abu showed me today was, you know what? He actually doesn't have a clean heart. I saw it the first time when I met him. In the first video I met him, he was spewing hatred. He was being like kind of funny, but you know what? He's got a cheeky little smile. He's intelligent. Maybe I just got him wrong. Bear Man was powering him off like, nah, I don't fuck with that brother. He chats shit. But I actually deal with him and give him a remit where he feels he can come to me and say, let's chat about this and let's chat about that. Let's chat about unity. So it must have been at that moment in time, if what he's saying is correct, I didn't want to chat to him. I was busy, I was tired, I was whatever. I don't need to give excuses why I didn't, you know what I mean? I've wanted to chat to Callum before, he ain't had the time. I wanted to chat to the content, he's gone over, like, respect. So that's normal for a human to say, I don't want to talk right now. You're trying to use that as a catalyst to say, well, this shows that you're not on unity and you're on division. I think really he's got division on his brain the most. He's worried about black Muslims. I'm not worried about black Muslims. When I go to sleep at night, I don't worry about black Muslims and what they're doing or who they're doing it with. That's not a concern of mine.
Come on.
No one is. You understand what I'm saying? No one is, and I think this is where we're going wrong. I think we're too concerned with what other people are doing, so I just want to wrap that up. Wrap that up really nicely, you get me? But from now on, I think that we're gonna have to employ a new strategy, bruv, because this ain't working. I'm not just having a man just rolling up to me and then coming with that, like just wasting everyone's
We're in a
time.
circle.
That's long. So next time it's gonna be a circle that you can't get through, bruv. I'm not having that, bruv. Because man's taking it for license to disrespect each other. Do you know what I mean? As much as I've bust my jokes, as much as I'm feisty, as much as I say this and say that, I still got a code of conduct that I know that I don't have to force a man to move in a certain way.
Let me say one last
I don't
thing.
push it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Let me say one
I'm
last
not
thing.
God. I could say something and you're just gonna knock me out. End of story. So I conduct myself in a certain way that I know that I'm respecting you, you're respecting me, and no one's crossing that line. Mutual thing.
And it's very important. It's very important. You know, you see what? It's very important, yeah.
I like you know, brother. You're trying to be fair.
the most important thing, yeah, about what man need to do, yeah, is man need to know that the people that hate Muslims don't try jump on my thing. I can't speak for Jedi, but I'm sure he's the same. if you hate Muslims, don't try to jump on my thing and say, yeah, respect me. No, fam, because that's not my intention.
I've been
when I
saying
come out
that from
here,
how
yeah?
long, bro?
But at the same time, if you're like Abu Talha and you don't want me to ask questions, and you want to suppress my freedom of speech, at the same time I'm getting onto you the same thing I got for those people that hate Muslims, fam. Because man just here trying to find out and reason and say what I believe to be the truth and find out what you believe to be the truth and go to my yard. I don't, like I said, man don't care if you say Islam, Christianity, Jew. I don't care about your label. Your label means nothing to man. All I care about is righteousness. So you're dealing with realness. What, are you real, my brother? Yeah, what is it, realness? That's it. How many real Akis have I got, fam? Like, I can't count. So what could I, you get me? So when man see man, don't try to draw man into your passer. This is just about building, sharing information, sharing knowledge. You get me?
And also laughing at two Muslims that are arguing, yeah, is not me trying to divide and conquer. I find it funny because I can see the pressure from other bystanders, like, yo, this ain't looking good, you know? Like, even if it's me and Respect, and I'm saying to Respect, yo, hold it down, someone else might see that and be like, look, these are, they're under pressure like that, you know? Like, it's normal things, fam. Yeah, and next man was giggling and laughing, yeah, Jedi sick, yes, stick it to them chemists, like.
I was asking if you're a Muslim, bro. I was asking the way you're sitting for chemists.
But yeah, man, it's all love, man. I think really what we need to do, cause right now we got a little black section there, yeah. Then we got a little Islamic section over there, and it's like
that's the Islamic section as well.
And oh yeah, behind. I meant this little section behind. But this is the thing though, yeah, fam, yeah. This is the thing, fam, yeah. We need to find rightful things that we can bring together. Like for instance, yeah, what is it that we all could be chatting about that interests all of us that we could all build on? There's got to be something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's got to be something, a common ground that we can build on, where it doesn't matter what your religion is, because honestly, your religion ain't necessarily affecting me, unless what you're doing. Yeah. Come on, man. Look at our communities that we live in. Look at the things that are going on in our communities. There's big boy issues out here. You can talk about religion, of course you can. Of course you can. No, you can, bro.
It wasn't really a talking thing, to be honest. It was like talking, but two different languages type of thing. You know what I mean? One's talking Spanish, one's talking English.
Confusion.
No one knows what they're
saying.
I can't lie, it looked like it was just a madness.
Confusion though. Yeah, exactly. And then and no one's getting nothing out of it. I agree. It's embarrassing to be involved in something like that. And it's frustration. Yeah, it's frustrating not to be able to like say the right words right then to stop that confusion. It's almost like you have to go away from the confusion and then it dies down on its own. Because you can't, like when you're in the middle of it, you're trying to sort it out, no one's listening. This one's saying, no, but I didn't get to say my point, you said your point. This one saying, blah, blah, blah. This one, that. This one over here has got something. Come on, man, what are we doing? What are we doing out here?
But do you think that maybe a topic should be name calling? Because I'm noticing that when name calling starts coming in,
high anxiety language.
It's high anxiety language, isn't it?
True, true.
We should try to debate without using certain names.
So Kufar was what started it, you think?
Well, I don't know. No, but he shouldn't have got took that personally. I know Respect, to be honest. Like, I know he throws that around anyways.
Yeah.
He throws that around anyways.
I'm more concerned about the word
when he says that, I don't really care.
I'm more concerned about the word coon. You see black people call each other coon, I'm concerned, didn't
The ex-Muslims call me a coon, because apparently I don't attack the Muslims hard enough. I don't give a damn about that. You get me? And there's certain Muslims that will call me a kafir. But they don't know what's in Allah's head. They don't know the creator. They say this creator is untold. You don't know who's a kafir and who's not. You don't know who's going to be in.
I don't know. I just feel like if you don't understand, if it's a different language and it's a different context and you don't get it right, then a man's going to tell you like you ain't got it right. I understand that. Like I use kafir.
Man care from what you're calling me. Your opinion on me ain't important.
Come on.
Yeah, I know, but your mind state is not like everyone's, you know, Leo. Like you got the strongest mind, fam.
I wasn't wrong anyway.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't wrong linguistically, because linguistically, even a farmer's called a kafir because he covers the soil. So
I don't know.
I'm 100 on that.
I just look at the Muslim brothers like, is that true? Like I don't know.
I'm 100 on that still.
I'm saying, if you're
they know.
They know.
Nah, he's taking living.
They don't know.
I lift you high and dry.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know.
But you guys know when you're using that. You must know when you're using certain language, it's gonna get a reaction.
Yeah, but
you saying the word cover comes from kafir or the word kafir comes from
apparently
cover?
the original word, even before like Islamic in Arabic, the farmer, they called him the kafir because he covered the ground. It's only through Sharia that a next translation of kafir came. But linguistically,
I think you're talking about the root word. The word, like what it means.
Ask Ali Dawa. Ali Dawa and his brethren just broke it up to me down over there.
I don't know if you know. He's over here.
No, yeah, we need to lower
No,
anxiety.
you just ask someone that knows Arabic, man.
I think it's the opposite. I think the word.
This guy's funny.
What it
man.
means?
Cover.
Yeah. We'll find that for you though, man. Stay around it. I'll get that for you.
But anyway, man, like Raven was saying, yeah, certain words, like obviously bring back certain reactions and whatever, yeah.
It was demonstrated. Every time a certain word was said, everything went off, innit? I'm saying.
Who used the word coon, though?
The other gentleman did use that word.
Abu, I think it's Abu.
was Penny, the patterns, fam.
Yeah.
See what type of behaviour I'm doing.
Yeah.
Certain reaction.
Yeah.
If that ain't the reaction you want,
Then stay away from the behaviour. Yeah.
Find a different way to
I'd agree. If you wanna find the end.
It's so hard.
It's like watching a boxing match.
Yeah, cause man just chatting all this crud. Man just chatting all this crud.
Yeah. It's true.
But do you not think having a context or a conversation makes it easier? That's just me.
There was a context, but he kept
Do you know what
subverting
it is, yeah? You have to.
There was a
What
context.
the other person's saying, you have to take it in and respond. You can't just
Wait for him to finish.
You can't just block out everything and
Yeah.
just shout it out. You can't just do that. You have to take it, or else it's just going to be shouting. That's
Me
it.
and Mohammed
Might as well
Tawheed
just
had a
shout.
very good debate earlier. Very organised debate, fam. There was no talking over no one, you know. Me, Tawheed and Hussein, we had a very good debate. So it shows that it's my man, fam.
If there's people that can't do it, you got to put a time on it or
And
something.
Tawheed still came and interrupted.
Put a time on it. Put a time on it or
But it
something.
was
If they
cool
can't do
after,
it normally, then you're gonna have to kind of force them. You gotta put a time on it. Can't talk, whatever.
Yeah, and then but the man will say you can't
But
put time on me
that's not
talking.
good,
and all
really.
that. It's
It's
all long,
not a
man.
really good discussion, but sometimes it has to happen.
discussion where you don't need the time, man.
Yeah, but some people
Yeah.
need it. Some people
need it.
Or
That
else you're
wasn't
not
a
gonna
discussion
speak.
though.
Or
That's
else you're not
like
gonna
some
have a
next thing.
discussion.
And everyone's levels go up and and it's so silly for all of us, yeah.
just
We start
shouting.
doing things that we shouldn't be doing
No.
and things that we don't want to be doing. Like, man has to show that they are men and are in control of themselves.
Well, do you not
So
think
me
that-
personally, I lost a bit of control.
Yeah.
Not even really I lost control, to be honest.
A little bit.
But like,
A little bit.
well, by me pushing my
Yeah, that
man,
was a bit-
Raised up
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit.
I don't know if I lost control or if I just responded in a genuine manner.
It looked like it was getting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
shouting.
it's not like I banged him or rare. I just wanted, like, don't start touching me. You know what I'm trying to
The
say?
way he was so amped up,
Yeah, yeah.
like he wanted to physically do you anything.
Yeah.
But he lost physically, he lost control of himself.
Yeah.
He was
And touched me
trying
and
to get out of the way
and breached the
trying to
fence.
get
Yeah,
right
yeah.
close to man to make sure that you're
You're-
hearing
you're-
him.
yeah.
Looking for obviously, he's an easy
Yeah, man's there. I'm active. What?
I don't want him in
Man.
personal space.
Yeah.
Especially when they're erratic, you don't know what
Yeah, it's true, and that's what I'm like. Because when I see him approach and he came, like, I thought like that's a bit too much. So that's a automatic response. I'm not gonna say I didn't think about it, because I know that you always think about what you do before you do it. So I did think about it, and I thought, rah, later, move. Do you know what I mean? Where I maybe have said, bruv, you know what? Don't touch me again. I could have done it in a different way. But more than anything, yeah, I think the spirit of confusion was so thick. I couldn't even think clearly to be like, Rod, you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
You ever
Do you know what I mean? Like, so
ever-
you're just like, and that's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
was creating.
But you think you got a speaking difference. So you think that when you communicate with another person, if you have a speaking difference, then it doesn't really gel well. So understanding.
What do you mean, like, as in your styles?
Yeah, so whatever. I'm not here to like critique people's styles,
No,
but
no,
obviously
yeah.
the gentleman there, he's very countering, and it's like it doesn't really work well with everyone, with anyone.
Yeah,
to be honest, you know what I mean?
But I see a lot of what he does in me, but I just hope I do it a bit more intelligently and a bit more softly. He seems very abrasive when he does that.
You know what I mean, Jedi? Well, no, as soon as he found
Sorry,
something that Islam, bro. As soon as he found something that he had issue with, he had to just nip it in the bud straight away. That's what his thing was.
Sorry, fam. Sorry, I didn't say that.
Couldn't wait.
1 second, brother.
Couldn't wait for you to finish your
Yeah.
thing. As soon as he found something that he didn't like, he had to come in and let man know that he don't like it.
But that's a confusion. That's a spirit.
But then once I
confusion.
pointed it out to him, it's almost like he knew it. I see the smile in his face. He knew it. So he was saying was like, yeah, but what's that? And he knew he didn't have anything intelligent to interject with, but he just wanted to keep breaking up the flow of man speaking to create the anxiety, as you would say.
Yeah, but what you're finding though, what you're finding is when these conversations, when these conversations have gone today, right? You go on YouTube and thing, and then it carries on, right? And then the insults continue on YouTube. I've noticed.
I mean, it's happened once before, like with me and Sister Ruth. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like me and the Sister Ruth, she commented under my thing. I responded I suppose I was being intentionally antagonistic at that point. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I said what I said, and she responded in her way. But then it's almost like when I got the rise out of her, I found it. I analysed myself, analysed her, and I found the situation funny, so I left it. I didn't want to keep, do you know what I mean, inflaming it with more of the language and whatever. So I do understand that. I do understand that. We are humans, innit? We are humans and we do stupid things, innit? Yeah. But as long as we can learn from our behaviours and correct it, like what content was saying, then that is moving forward. Having said that, I am more than aware that having these extensive religious debates, even though they are good for me because I learn one about a man's religion and I sharpen my own mental whatever, agility or whatever, there's nothing else that I can take from it, like in terms of building into my life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? All I learn is how to argue, how to debate, which is cool, but I don't think that's the be all and end all of what we're at.
And that's why I don't come
around.
If I'm being honest, I don't really come around when I'm seeing that kind of like back and forth. When there's no context.
Maybe we should abstain from talking Islam, you know, just like you said, Jay. Because we're giving them too much attention. Let's talk about the things that matter to us.
It's for the right reasons, though. You get me?
You know what I mean?
Let's talk about Islam.
Someone's accused of trying to divide, isn't it?
Chat to him about it. He's the one that needs to know about this.
I agree.
Titans TV, tell him about it.
Why are you on the
He just said, look what he just said right now.
No, but to be honest, I see. No, I think I see Muslims. If I look on the Muslims,
I see you can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
If I look on,
it doesn't mean that I'm disrespecting Islam. I'm saying that we got big and better things to talk about instead of.
If I look at the Muslim channels, if I look at the Islamic channels, Muslim channels, if I look at the Islamic channels, they mainly are talking about Dawah, their religion, mainly, mainly they talk about their religion, If a special event happens or a special debate goes on with someone from Kemet or whatever, then that will obviously be put in the title, That's descriptive, that's allowed. However, I would say that, like Titans...
What is going on there, man?
I would have however, I would say it's Titan TV do speak a lot about Islam. Maybe that's just a seasonal thing right now. I can't speak on the next man. That's his channel, and why he wants to do that, that's up to him. Yeah, Content TV, content over everything. They cover a lot of Islam. Right. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But what they're doing is covering the content in the park.
Exactly.
So then, if a lot of people are speaking about Islam, then that's what's going to happen. Yeah. I get embroiled into Islam, and that's the last thing I want to be talking about, because there's a lot of Muslim brothers that I chat to, and that are prepared to come and chat to me, and we have conversations. Right. Someone sees Jedi's chatting, or Ali Dawa, or blah blah blah's chatting, and they fling a camera on them, and then that gets uploaded. All the other conversations we've had today are not on the camera. So all I'm trying to say is we need to redress that balance ourselves by consciously, choosing the topics that we want to talk about.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, the economic topic that you both were talking about.
I'm dying for more conversations like that. But this is the thing, I don't want to keep rinsing fucking Raven. Raven is my cash cow when it comes to fucking when it comes to getting good conversation that is non-religious.
Listen,
it can't be me and Raven all the time.
Oh, let me push like in there, right?
There's got to be some of us, bro.
There has to be a common ground, right, between interests, right? And the next thing I'm tackling, which is with Dawah Digital, is within Muslims, not Islam, within Muslims, is there racism? If there is, what is the solution? Now, everyone can get into that, right? And you understand that that's the topic that I'm interested in. But also, we're all connected to that, innit? So I'm interested there, innit? Yeah, and I've noticed that certain, like, I think certain words were used in the argument about white supremacy and dividing.
Divide and conquer.
So I'm saying, is there any Muslims here who recognize any racism in Muslims?
100%, bro.
And what is the solution? What's the solution?
It's going to sound cheesy.
Please tell me the cheesiness.
It's going to sound cheesy.
Please do.
But we don't believe. We don't believe that there's racism in Islam. There's racism within Muslims. So my message to the Muslims is go back to your religion. Go back to Islam.